Are you ready for the stream? Are you ready though? I don't think you're ready. Hello, hello. Oh boy. Hey, Seti Moose. BB11 Nugs. Gracie Poro. Everybody. Hello, welcome. I know we're late. We're late. I know we're late. I know. Don't kill me. I'm here though. Yeah, so let's get ready. This is the Level 1 podcast live. God, this intro. It's so long. It's so long. Hey, Robot Batman. Are you ready for the stream? Here we go. It's starting. Created by Phil Rennell. Yeah, he created that intro. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did.
Good morning, everyone. Phil here. Welcome to the Level 1 Podcast Dungeon Edition. Because today we're playing Resident Evil 0, and I said, well, if we're going to use a day with a red background and coloring motif, obviously it should be the day when we're fighting blood-sucking zombies and, you know, bodies
Ripsy.
Decaying,
welcome.
Ripping off, headshots, epic gore.
Thanks for choosing here.
So why not, right? So welcome back.
To be a potato.
Today is Saturday, the 6th of January, 2024. Of course, I am your host, DSP.
Of course.
And we got a chill podcast today. And what I mean by that is that today we don't have anything too crazy to talk about. There's no huge announcements. There's no giant updates. What I'd like to do is get everyone up to speed on the things I'm doing. I do have an update regarding DSP Throwback, which it's good news. I want to talk with you guys about the new channel because I'm excited for its relaunch that's now been for a few days. And kind of give you an update on the status of that channel. Plus, some cool upcoming stuff this week. We got our year-end series coming up finally this week, and a very special stream on Wednesday night coming up. All kinds of fun stuff, right?
Okay.
But nothing crazy today,
this.
no big stories, no news or anything to discuss. So today is a way more laid-back stream, just so everybody knows. Lots of opportunity probably for Q&A and stuff later on in the show.
You think Phil dyes his hair? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so, but a lot of people seem to think so, but I don't think so.
I hope that you're all doing well. Welcome to the weekend. And for me, we're continuing on with all the awesome playthroughs that I'm currently doing.
I'm going to fence it on my answer with that one.
Funny, because as I've told you guys, typically, January is a slow month. Typically, January is the month where everything slows down to a crawl. There's almost nothing going on in gaming. And for me, it's kind of a month that we just kind of have busy work to get through until we get to new releases. But this year, I'm in the midst of so many fun and awesome playthroughs. I've got the relaunch of DSP Throwback, which is happening. Obviously, we've got other things going on behind the scenes like this documentary and other things. So it's made everything feel very exciting, right? Like, I certainly feel like things are reinvigorated and people are having a good time no matter what you're watching. And the thing is, you have so many different things to watch. Whether it's an ongoing Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, which you guys wanted for most of last year and now it's happening. Whether it's survival horror returning with Resident Evil 0 like we're going to play later today.
Oh man, he always does that.
Or maybe you're indie.
You wanted this for a long time and now I'm doing it. What if it's like late? What if I don't care anymore? I wanted it before. I don't know.
Player with Sea of Stars, right? Maybe you're into the classics, the old school commentary and throwback gameplay I used to do over a decade ago. You have that on DSP Throwback. So basically there's something for everyone going on right now. And I'm very excited for that, okay? So one thing I'd like to say before we get into, you know, recapping how things went yesterday and everything, I just want to say it is essentially the last few days where you all can vote on your viewer's choice best playthroughs of 2023. The two polls have been live for several days. If you haven't found them yet, they're on the main channel page here of DSP Gaming on the community tab, or there's two polls that are running. If you type !best of one, or
I don't want to.
nominated by you. You guys nominated those over the course of a month, and now you get to narrow that
I'm
down
gonna
to your
vote
favorite
for
one.
Phasmophobia.
I need that input by Monday night, because Tuesday is when we're going to be doing that countdown. Monday night we're doing the most disappointing games of 2023 countdown. Those are my picks. Then Tuesday night we're doing your best playthroughs of 2023 countdown, followed directly by my Game of the Year awards. Okay, so lots of cool and fun stuff coming up.
Cool.
This week. Please vote if you haven't yet. All right, so now let us go back to yesterday briefly and just talk about everything that happened. So first of all, big update on DSP Throwback. Okay, so DSP Throwback is my rebranded channel. It used to be called KO Gaming back in 2016, but it's been sitting there defunct for 5.5 years. I've rebranded it to DSP Throwback. And by the way,
categories with
just so you guys know, there's work actively being done on the channel. The stuff that you see there, for example, that channel banner, that's a placeholder. That's just something we threw up there quickly to have there. But there will likely be
we threw it up. He's referring to this, by the way. In case you don't know what he's talking about, it's this. Hold on. This banner right here. He has a mismatched banner with a mismatched icon and mismatched videos. I don't know. It's so fucking weird. And you get motion sick watching his videos because he put like a fake interpolated 60 FPS on it. So it duplicates frames and it looks really fucking suspicious and weird, and it makes you motion sick.
Much improved design to that channel.
But we worked on it, guys.
Coming up. It's all the work in process, okay? So DSP Throwback, you can find it at youtube.com/@DSPThrowback. This channel officially launched on Thursday, and part 1 of Final Fantasy 13, the original game from 2010, but remastered by running it through all these upscaling filters and improvements.
It's the S people used to draw in school.
It's been live now for 2 days? 2 days.
Work in process. Wait, is that what he said? Really?
And part 1 of Final... So DSP Throwback, you can find it at youtube.com/@DSPThrowback. This channel officially launched on Thursday, and part 1 of Final Fantasy 13, the original game from 2010, but remastered by running it through all these upscaling filters and improvements. It's been live now for 2 days? 2 days. And
2 days.
I am pleased to say, it seems like there's a good amount of people who are interested in seeing my classic playthroughs remastered and re-released in this method. So taking those 10-minute parts and combining them into 30-minute parts, putting a proper thumbnail and titling the part appropriately so you know what happens in that part, adding it to a proper playlist for easy digestibility when you're watching and easy resuming of your viewing, upscaling the visuals to full HD. Previously they were like watching Peach Fuzz. It was terrible because it was my camera pointed at a TV. So now they're crisp. And also putting a filter over the audio, which used to just be terrible mono audio, and using some AI to try to improve that. So basically a lot of improvements, okay? Part 1 now, after 2 days, has...
view count?
Something like 3,000 views or more.
We're gonna view audit? Really? We're gonna view audit. Okay, part 1 has 3.6k views. Here, I'll just show you because I'm a good streamer. Part 1 has 3.6k views right here. And part 2 has 800. I think most people just checked out part 1 just as a curiosity, and then they gave up. Nobody gave a shit, obviously. Look at the view drop. 835, part 2. Part 1 an hour ago has 80 views. Yeah, I don't think people really cared. They really don't. They noticed how shit it was and they stopped watching.
Which is not bad for an ancient playthrough, okay? Now, that's probably just going to be part 1. The other parts likely will not get that many views. In fact, I was expecting at most a few hundred views on each part moving forward. Keep in mind, this is a very lengthy JRPG. Once we get into the other playthroughs that are going to be on this channel, like Red Dead Redemption or LA Noire, you may see a little bit different because it's going to probably be for a different audience, for a different style of game.
Why
but for JRPG,
especially
an old one like this, I'm not expecting an insano amount of views or anything.
So why are you talking about it?
But I am happy to see that people are interested.
You know how annoying that is, man?
So part 2 went live yesterday, and then part 3 literally just went live right before this stream. The way I'm doing it is this. I don't know if we're going to have enough videos to have a new video every day. If we do, I will release a new video every single day. Okay? But I don't know if we're going to have that many. It depends because there's a lot of work involved. In fact, just to give you an example.
A lot of work involved.
So last night.
Refresher, this guy is not paying anybody to do any of this. He's getting these videos for free from other people. And then he wants to upload them and partner his channel and make money on other people's work yet again. Just like his whole fucking career. He's not doing anything. The only thing he's doing is dragging files and sending them to people. And then he waits for them to send them back. That's it. That's all he does.
Hey,
there's a lot of work. How about you pay them then if it's a lot of work?
I am uploading my videos to DSP Gaming from the night. I'm uploading my Street Fighter 6 E Honda videos, and I'm uploading my daily rap. And I'm like, all right, so now what I want to do is I want to upload a bunch of the new raw footage for Final Fantasy 13, so these can now be run through the editor and everything and get them ready to be going live on DSP Throwback. So here's the thing about old school.
Wait, what did he say?
For Final Fantasy 13, so these can now be run through the editor and everything and get them ready to be going live on DSP Throwback.
Just casually says these can now be run through the editor. He's not doing shit. He's not doing any of that. The editor. Okay.
So here's the thing about
what he really means is send them to somebody. I'm going to send them. I'm going to drag and drop them and upload them to Dropbox or some shit. That's all I do.
Old school external hard drives. They don't have an off button. They don't even have an on button.
What?
The only way they work is that you plug them into power, and then you plug them in the USB, and then they just turn on, and they start running. And if you want to turn it off, you have to completely unplug it.
Yeah.
It's weird, I know, but that's how they were back then. You know, now they probably have on-off switches, everything. Nothing. They have nothing.
Wait. What the hell did he just say? What is this complaint? He needs to complain about something. You see this motherfucker right here? This hateful slur? He needs to. He feels the need, like he's been hearing people say he's not doing any work here. So he feels the need that he has to complain about something because look how busy I am. Look, I'm the king of suffering. I struggle so much doing these.
They don't even have an on button.
I don't even know what his complaint here is.
For Final Fantasy 13,
you plug them in
now
and
be
then
run through the editor and everything and get
what
them ready to be going live on DSP Throwback. So here's the thing about old school external hard drives. They don't have an off button.
Can I yeet a screenshot at you? Like what? Which one? I had such a good freeze frame. Shit, rewind the stream.
They don't even have an on button. The only way they work is that you plug them into power.
Okay, so you plug in hard drives to power.
And then you plug them in the USB, and then they just turn on.
And then you plug them in, and then they turn on.
And they start running. And if you want to turn it off, you have to completely unplug it.
What? I'm confused.
Huh?
I'm lost. I don't even know what he's talking about. Yeah, like you just plug it in and then you unplug it.
It's weird, I know. But
it's weird, I know. Who are you talking to? What?
But that's how they were back then. You know, now they probably have on-off switches. Everything.
And then he says now they probably have on-off switches. As if he doesn't even know what he's talking about. They probably have it. Why'd you weasel word they have it? Why did you weasel word that?
Nothing. They have nothing like that back then. We're talking a 15-year-old external hard drive.
All right,
okay?
bro.
So,
okay. That's such a weird
I'm already uploading my videos to DSP Gaming. I plug in the external hard drive.
Okay, listen to how difficult this is.
It causes everything on my computer to go haywire. Basically, the uploads that are uploading to DSP Gaming error out. It says, oh, sorry, can't finish, can't process, start over. I was like, what?
Huh?
So how does plugging an external hard drive from 15 years ago into my PC cause my uploads from a PC hard drive to error out?
Yeah, this dude is so fucking special when it comes to PCs. I don't believe anything he says. His PC, he has not updated it since the day he got it. He doesn't even update his drivers. He doesn't even update anything on it. He hasn't even updated Windows a single time. He doesn't even update OBS. This guy doesn't do anything. So probably you plugging in a USB makes the fucking all the resources like go to the USB hub or whatever the fuck you have. I don't know. I don't trust anything you say when it comes to PC because you're very special, dude.
What?
Huh?
You know what I mean? This is old technology. So
Old
like,
technology.
What the hell? Like, how could it even be done that? So I just start the uploads over last night. I was like, oh, that sucks. You know, I don't really want to have to start the uploads over, but what are you gonna do?
Listen to that. He needs you to know he's struggling.
Anyway, so last night I queued up a bunch more, uploaded them, and here's what I like to do.
Hey, Ghost Center.
Ideally,
welcome.
If I can have one new
brother.
video every day, that would be amazing. But there's no guarantees. You don't know how long you might run into problems with editing of a video.
Listen to this. Listen to this. I love this.
If I can have
love it.
one new video every day, that would be amazing.
And then also he's like prayer handsing this. He's prayer handsing. It's like he's begging the people that he's not paying to finish a video every day. Are you insane?
Ideally, If I can have
Like, these people don't have anything better to do. They're not making any money off this. They're doing you a favor. And he's prayer handsing them. Please keep making these videos for me.
have one new video every day, that would be amazing. But there's no guarantees. You don't know how long you might run into problems with editing of a video that'll hold things up. Keep in mind, it's not me doing the editing. It's other people behind the scenes doing this work for me.
You know how you can guarantee a video every day? If you paid these people. If you paid them, let's say $100 a video or whatever the fuck your rate is. And you say, I want a video every day, and I will pay you daily when you upload the video. Then you can have a video every day. You don't have to hope, you don't have to prayer hands, you don't have to like beg them to do it, because you're paying them to do it.
Because I can't do it. I don't have the
So they have to do it.
time to do it.
I don't have time to do it.
Of a video that'll hold
This
things
fucking
up.
guy. This
keep
slur.
in mind, it's not me doing the editing. It's other people behind the scenes doing this work for me because I can't do it. I don't have the time to do it.
Yeah, I don't have the time. I don't have time to drag and drop files into AI fucking upscaling software. God damn. If he was paying for this, he'd be getting scammed, man. Like, bro, you're not doing anything. You're dragging it into fucking AI upscaling programs. It's AI.
And so it's so nice of them to be doing this for the community. But there's no guarantees that it'll always go smoothly or we'll have one a day. All right. So
yeah, also it looks like shit. It looks like shit. We checked it out yesterday or the day before. Here you go. I'll throw your guys' back out. I'll show you.
All right. What do we got over here?
Look how shitty this looks. This is a great opening.
All right. What do we got over here?
You notice this like ghosting effect? There's like duplicate frames and it looks terrible.
Bunch of crap I don't care about. Let's see what's
Look how terrible this looks.
It's amazing. Everyone has super jumping abilities. They'll have like
let's go to gameplay because cutscenes, whatever.
Look at
it's all blurry, it's all ghosted, there's like artifacting all over the fucking screen.
Everyone else uses weapons, but I use my fists because I'm intelligent.
It looks okay when the camera's not moving. But it's like, it's awful.
Cool,
everything's duplicated. Like, sure, it's watchable, but like, I guess it depends on your tolerance to trash. I don't know. But it's terrible. Work.
If I can put out one part of Final Fantasy 13 a day, there will be. But I'm not promising that because I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. You know that's not me. But here's how it's going to work. So as videos become available on the channel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to schedule them each day to go live at a certain time. Usually what I'll do is I'll do it in the morning. So that's what I do with DSP Reacts right now, where I have each part goes live at like 10 a.m., one a day all week. So that's probably what I'll do for DSP Throwback is I'll have it so that one part will go live a day around 10 a.m. And what the thing is going to happen is I'm going to put these into the playlist ahead of time. So what I don't want people to do is freak out because let's say, for example, right now you're
Why would I freak out?
watching Final Fantasy 13 over on DSP Throwback and you hit play. So part 1 plays half an hour, part 2 plays half an hour, part 3, which is brand new, just went live like 20 minutes ago, that plays, that's a half an hour. And then all of a sudden YouTube says, error, this video has been removed from YouTube. And you're like, whoa, what? What happened? Where's part 4? Is it removed? Don't worry, it's not. What YouTube does, because again, YouTube is so weird, it gives you that message if you try to watch a video that's not yet published. Okay? So right now, that's exactly what's happened. I have 3 parts of Final Fantasy 13 live.
Whatever.
Part 4 is already done and ready to go, but I want to release one a day. So it's in the playlist. It's scheduled to go live tomorrow morning, but I don't want you to freak out if you're watching the playlist and it says, oh, the video's gone. It didn't get deleted.
Bro, like 80 people saw part 3. How many of those people are clicking on part 4? Like 20? Nobody's freaking out, dude.
Or anything, okay? That's just how YouTube reports a video that's not published yet.
Snort.
So, that is my goal, if possible, to try to get one video a day and keep that playthrough moving. We did the math yesterday.
Hey, Anubis.
The original Final Fantasy 13 playthrough was between 35 to 40 hours long. Let's assume it's 35 hours long. That would mean the playthrough would be 70 parts.
Wow.
So I want you to think about that. That would mean that playthrough, if we do one video a day, that's going to be running all through January, all through February, and into early March before we finish the playthrough.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay? And this is what you guys got to understand.
That sounds terrible.
When it comes to this stuff, is...
He should have uploaded these into chunks of like 5 hours. There's no fucking reason other than money and watch time and potentially trying to partner the channel why he's making it half an hour. It's such a terrible idea. You should just make them at least an hour. Ideally, they should be like 5-hour chunks. This is not some hype thing that's going to last you 3 months. The hype's already died. It's already died. Literally, it's already died. The hype is gone. You dropped to 800 views from 3.6K. It's gone. This shit's done. It's dead. It's not going to last you, dude. You should have done like 5-hour chunks, really.
It takes ages, you know, to get through it, unless I flood the channel. Do I want to flood that channel with 100
I think it would have been better with 5-hour chunks and timestamps. Really, ideally, to consume the content quickly.
No, this was always my concern with putting up the legacy content. There's a difference between, oh, I'm playing a game live new and I do 2 parts a day slowly versus, oh, I have this whole playthrough ready to go. Okay. Right? I don't want to just upload it all in one go. And then everyone who subscribed, because there's over 400 people who subscribed to the channel since I made this announcement earlier in the week. That's 400. Awesome. Over 400 new subs who are interested in watching these videos. I don't want to lose 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 subs lying. Now on the channel.
He is lying. He was at 20K. He was at 20K. And he's at 20.3K. It's 300. Why the white lie there? What the fuck?
Because I put too many videos up too fast and people leave in droves, right? Okay. That would be counterproductive. So
what's the point of lying there? I don't get it.
I would say once we get, I don't know, once we get like halfway through Final Fantasy 13, so let's say in a month's time, we're in early February, right?
Yeah.
What I'd probably do is I would ask you guys, what's the next playthrough you want to see? Because here's the options. Red Dead Redemption, L.A. Noire, the Undead Nightmare DLC for Red Dead Redemption, or the Suicide Kings online co-op series, okay? That's the lost media playthroughs that I've never uploaded so far. Now, there's also some Kung Fu Panda footage. There's also some Dante's Inferno playthrough. Those you guys have never seen.
Now, what do we vote for to kill this channel even more? I'm assuming maybe Kung Fu Panda. I don't know.
We never really uploaded anywhere to YouTube to be visible. So it's not like those are ones you've seen and, oh, you want to see them again because they were removed. Those you just never seen. But there's not a lot of those. There's only a few parts. So that would be very short-lived stuff, okay? But the way I see it is, you choose what's next, right? And then whatever you vote, maybe we'll do a poll, public poll there. And whatever you guys vote for, that's the one that would then be edited next and be put up next.
Jeez Louise.
Once we get all the lost media, so once L.A. Noire, Red Dead is up, then if the channel is successful, if you guys are enjoying the content and you're still watching it and there's decent viewership and there's demand for more, I would be totally 100% ready to say, hey, let's take the original playthroughs from Darkside Phil that look crappy and let's do the same treatment to them like we're doing with these and put those up on DSP Throwback as well. So now you wouldn't have to go back to the original channel and watch the awful quality. We could maybe take Spider-Man Web of Shadows, right? What an epic original playthrough that I did.
He wants to do this with everything? This garbage? This garbage? Bruv, are you kidding? Hello, YouTube? Buffer?
The holy hand grenade.
Oh, come on. It doesn't look bad when it's not in movement. Let's move, please.
This every morning. Oh, shit. Look at all these dudes.
This artifacty piece of shit. You want to do this with everything? Why?
Back in the day. Or any of those classic playthroughs and make them much, much better, okay? That's what I'm thinking. But, really, it's up to you guys what you want on that channel, ultimately, all right? Now, I do have an update. I want to check. I'm curious if they've updated it.
That's
YouTube
what I want.
tends to drag its feet when it comes to tracking stats, which I think is dumb because, obviously, they should be tracking live and they just don't. But FYI.
Yeah, DSP doesn't drag his feet. He doesn't do any of that when it comes to running his channel. At all. Yes.
YouTube is currently counting public watch hours on DSP Throwback, okay? The way YouTube works is to qualify for the YouTube Partner Program, you need to have a certain amount of...
Do I think it'd be better for him to do a 24/7 live old DSP playthrough channel? Yeah, I think that would even be a better idea. I don't think this garbage of 30-minute chunks is a good idea. He wants this to last 3 months. There's not enough legs on this to do that.
He's gonna throw grenades and on.
Whoops, wrong one.
Subscribers, 500. Obviously, I have that on the channel. A certain amount of video uploads in 90 days, 3. I have that on the channel. But then you need a certain amount of public watch hours to qualify to be back into the partner program. And I'm tracking it, and it says you need 4,000 public watch hours, all right? Already, just between...
Yes.
The part 1, 2, and I guess 3 just went live, but between part 1 and 2 of Final Fantasy 13 and that announcement vlog I did earlier this week, we're already at 2,185 public watch hours and climbing. So it's increasing. What it is YouTube's dragging their feet. Like, it said that number for almost 2 days now. So It's
Look at
going,
this dude. Look at this dude, like literally panicking. He really, really wants to be partnered. Why? Oh, God, I'm going to keep repeating myself, but this motherfucker said that this channel was for the community. This garbage here was for the community. It's just a fun little thing that he's doing. And look at how badly he wants to make money off of it already. Money on work he's not even doing anything on. He's in the group project and he's the one that did nothing. And he wants the easy A. This guy didn't do shit.
the way I see it, if the momentum...
He's gonna make all the money. I would understand if he wants it to be partnered, because then the people that are doing it for him are the ones that are gonna be getting paid. They have the partnership. But they're not. It's just him. He wants all the money.
He's the way it is. Within a week, I'm going to...
He wants the 2 cents off the fucking uploads.
Qualify for the partner program. Okay? Now, don't worry. I told you, I have absolutely no plans to be setting up memberships.
Oh, don't worry. I don't have plans for memberships. I only have plans for ads. You know, ads on these trash videos? Yeah, I'm only going to put like the max amount of ads on them. Don't worry though. There's no memberships.
Or anything like that. The only real reason I want to get back in the partner program is to be able to enable some ads on the content on that channel.
Ads.
All right? Because right now, already some people went back and watched some of the old videos. I didn't get any credit for those because...
I don't get any credit for them. Credit. He talks about money like it's credit. The credit you're getting is money. It's not the views. It's not for the fans. It's not for people to enjoy. The credit is money. He knows all about credit, guys.
It's not partnered anymore, right? And these new videos you're watching, this Final Fantasy 13, I didn't get anything for those.
I don't get anything.
I have to get this channel repartnered.
It's a fun, cool thing for the community. Fun, chill, really cool thing that I'm doing for the community.
Once it's repartnered, then there should be some ads running on the videos, and then I'll make a little bit.
He's already made money on these playthroughs, by the way. These are from 2010. He already made money on these. So he wants to double, quadruple, quintuple, sextuple dip on all these fucking videos because this guy just regurgitates shit and wants to make money off other people's work.
Which, you know, over time, it should
work, quote unquote. AI upscaling.
Grow to be more decent. To start, it probably will be like nothing. You know, probably in a month, there should be some ads running on the videos. And then I'll make a little bit. Which, you know, over time, it should grow to be more decent. To start, it probably will be like nothing. You know, probably in a month, I'll make like $10, right? But that's the point, is I have these legacy... That's the point.
That's the point. The point is to make money.
No,
you like that? You like that slip up there?
Like $10, right?
I'm only going to make $10. That's why I really, really, really want to make partner. If you're only going to make $10, bro, why are you so desperate? Shut up.
But that's the point, is I have these legacy
that's the
up,
point.
We got more people checking them out, and then people are actively voting and choosing what's the next retro playthrough you want to see made modern,
Garbage.
right? And there could have this community effort of everyone kind of talking with each other about what they want and everything. People
Nobody's gonna do that, bro. Who the fuck do you think you are?
watching the different playthroughs. That's really when it could pick up and get more traction. So I guess we'll see what happens, but
apparently becoming a partner will make people engaged with the content. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I'm tracking this actively. Like I said, they haven't updated this in 2
Of course you are. I know
days.
you are.
I know
dude.
they're dragging their feet with the tracking.
Yeah, I know.
channels.
You so desperately want
hopefully
partnership.
Within a couple more
dude.
days, the channel will requalify. I can repartner it, and then we can keep moving forward with that. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, long term, as I told you, the
Cool.
plans for the channel also are that eventually, perhaps, every once in a while, I'll just jump on there for a random night stream and just hang out with you guys and say, hey, let's do a throwback talk where we talk about the old days of YouTube, and you can ask me questions about being an old school YouTuber.
That's
and we can
the
talk about what
worst.
it was like setting up a camera and working with those elements of stuff back in the day.
He's
before
already done this.
all the modernized stuff.
Oh, bro, Grazing Poro with 10 gifted memberships? Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Enjoy, guys. Enjoy the congrats to everybody.
And also long term, again, once more playthroughs are up on the channel, right? Once we get full playthroughs up, maybe we could have nights where I do a throwback reaction night.
Reaction.
Channel, right? Once we get full playthroughs up, maybe we could have nights where I do a throwback reaction night. Where I go back and react to my old content. We watch like an hour of an old playthrough together, and I laugh and react to my old commentary and stuff like that, right? So I think that would be neat too.
That's the worst idea.
That's what I mean. The channel has great potential. I want to thank you so far, all right, for that. I mean, really, you guys have been great checking it out. And, you know, if you like that old style stuff, you're in for a treat because we've got tons of it, right? Like, it's all stacked up, ready to go.
Yep.
It's just a matter of time and work.
It's already dead,
Wish I
dude.
could instantly give you everything you want, but that's sadly not reality. It takes a while to do this kind of work, especially, you know, the upscaling takes hours and hours on each video. So.
I'm not letting him get away
time
with
and
that.
work, you know. I wish I could instantly give you everything you want, but that's sadly not reality. It takes a while to do this kind of work, especially, you know, the upscaling takes hours and hours on each video. So,
Like, he's saying this, implying that he's the one doing it. I hate this dude. I think I hate him in Minecraft. YouTube, please don't ban me. Please. I hate his Minecraft character.
would you guys like a throwback link?
What?
So people are asking, can we get a throwback link in the chat? Sure, you can do that. I'm going to do it right now. Here we go. Ready?
Is his chat trolling
Add a
him?
command.
I always make fun of how he just says the HTTP out loud.
We're going to do a throwback command right now.
He's actually going to put it in his chat? Are you kidding? Big ups. They're viewers of Brand Dude, I guess.
Check out DSP Throwback
and then he reads
where
it.
you can find my old playthroughs, newly remastered for a
Bro,
modern
come
audience.
on.
Enjoy.
If somebody asks me for a link in chat, you just post the link. Why do you gotta put a pre-stream on it? You don't gotta pre-stream the link, bro. Come on. Come on. Oh, man.
So let's test and see if this works, because I don't know if I have to put a full link or not.
What?
Okay, I just created it. If you guys want to try it, it's the throwback command, !throwback.
Oh, he was doing it in... Okay. I see.
Let me know if that works, guys.
All right. Let's move forward positively.
It's already there.
Okay. Oh my god, Boomer. Come on. Get on with it.
For everyone, not
Jeez
You have
Louise. It took him so
a
long.
link on the main channel page to DSP Throwback, okay?
Okay, cool.
So again, if you haven't checked it out yet, give it a look. Certainly, I know it's not going to be for everyone. Not everyone's interested in Final Fantasy 13 of all games. I think many more people may be interested in the Rockstar games that are missing. And yes, those will eventually go up. But we started with Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah, this dude's such a fucking scummy guy. This dude is so scummy. Because in reality, right, if it was me, right, let's say I was this ugly guy on screen right now, I would upload the Red Dead shit first, because that's the most interesting shit. But you know what this scum fuck guy, greedy fuck, is doing? He uploads Final Fantasy, because he knows people don't give a shit about Final Fantasy watching him play it, at least. So he wants to make partner, so that when he uploads the Red Dead shit, which is like maybe interesting, at least more interesting than Final Fantasy, that he can make money on it. Yes, what a cool, transparent plan that this guy has. Very, very subtle. The very subtle money scheme, you fucking scumbag, dude.
This will continue on. The only thing I would say is, definitely if people like complain and were like, it's too much Final Fantasy, can you mix it up and maybe do a Rockstar game alongside and alternate? I would maybe consider that too. So that's up to you guys.
As soon as this fucking guy, he just set it up. As soon as he makes partner, he's doing that. He's gonna upload Red Dead shit because he wants the money for it.
Guys, what you want.
This piece of shit.
But again,
man.
if I work on one, it means less work on the other, right?
It's for
So
the
we start
community,
on,
though.
Let's say,
It's
Eleanor,
not about the money. It's for the community. Remember that. Remember that when he starts uploading it as soon as he reaches partner.
Then that means you're not going to get as much Final Fantasy 13. Okay? So let's let it roll with Final Fantasy 13 for now. And then you guys maybe give me your feedback over the week.
Nice.
And if you like that pacing, great. If not, if you want something different, maybe we'll mix it up. Right? And alternate between the two or whatever. So there you go. Okay? Cool. All right, so DSP Throwback in full effect. I'll let you guys know if and when more changes happen. New videos should be going live likely every day. At least for now, and we'll see if that changes or not. And don't freak out if you're watching a playlist and a video says it's not available. It just means it's not published yet. Okay?
Cool.
Partner, hopefully soon. It'd be great to repartner that channel soon.
Partner, again, begging.
Published yet. Okay?
Kind of, subtle beg.
Partner, hopefully soon.
Partner, big eyes, hopefully soon. Big eyes.
It'd be great to repartner that channel soon. Maybe within the next few days and go and move on from there. Okay? Cool.
Yes. I need to make
all right.
money.
Playthroughs. Yesterday we did more Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay.
Across
Don't care.
wasn't so good, and no one can react to the shit he's doing because it was like stuttering. It was like
Okay, Street Fighter
realized
talk.
that the netcode is
Yeah,
play with
let's go. I like Street Fighter talk.
So that was going good, and then last night Street Fighter Friday Night Fights. I went back to E Honda. I'm pleased to say that I remembered how to play with E Honda and was doing some pretty good combos and the like. But yeah, the game just is not good online anymore. It really has fallen apart to the point where like there's people
believable
who in Street Fighter 6 have actually found ways to do patterns that you can't stop unless you just sit there and block, because they realize that the netcode is not reactive enough. You can't react enough to certain things they do. Like there was a Blanca player.
Look at this conspiracy theory ass motherfucker. Look at this dude.
Have actually found ways.
People have actually found ways Source? Can I get a source on this, DSP?
To do patterns
To do
that
patterns?
you can't stop unless you just sit there and block,
You can't stop unless you stop them by blocking.
because they've realized that the netcode is not reactive enough. You can't react enough to certain things they do.
Nice paranoia, dude.
Like, there was a Blanca player who literally would,
Uh-huh.
on a moment's notice, just do the meter burn version of the jump and grab, and when he did it, the animation was glitched. Like, instead of jumping and grabbing, it would be like, "Woo!" Like, it wouldn't even look right. It would look like screwed up. There was this
Okay.
one time he did a drive rush across the screen, and it completely missed because I jumped, but it was like stuttering. It was like do-do-do-do-do-do, and then a weird flip, and then all of a sudden he was turning, but it was like stuttering. It was like do-do-do-do-do-do, and then a weird flip, and then all of a sudden as I jumped, but it was like stuttering. It was like do-do-do-do-do-do, and then a weird flip, and then all of a sudden he was turning around, hitting me again, and I'm like, that's not the real game. You know what I mean? Like, playing this game online, people have found these broken ways to do things because it's rollback netcode, and they're getting. When that guy had almost 1,600 master points, and he didn't even understand basic stuff about fighting games.
Yeah. So if that dude beat you, what does that make you, DSP? I don't know. I think I'm just like getting sick of these fucking excuses, because nobody believes him. He's just speaking to the void right now. Nobody actually believes you. You're just bad. It's as simple as that. That you're just bad. You can't hang with the young crowd who are better than you at the game. That's it. That's all it is.
He just found abusive strategies
And then no, he's abusive. He's cheating. He's cheating at the game.
that you can get away with because his internet connection wasn't so good.
Yeah, okay.
And no one can react to the shit he's doing because it's a
Nobody.
bad connection. And this, sadly, is rollback netcode. Like, I
Yeah.
remember back in the day when it was
Okay.
first introduced.
Again
in the
with this.
2000s. And I'm trying to play people in Super Turbo, and it was the same shit. You'd find someone who literally had a bad connection, and they would say, watch this, and run away the whole round just throwing fireballs. You couldn't even get to them. You try to jump, you try to move, it wouldn't work. It would skip, it would fuck around, and you would never be able to beat them. And they had ranks, like rankings and shit, by just walking around in their fucking shit connection and throwing fireballs. And you couldn't do anything about it, you know?
Lord.
And it's like, wow, this is really the epitome of fighting games, huh? This is what the netcode everyone wants, is where people get away with trash gameplay
Nubis.
because their connection sucks. It's just stupid. But that's really the state of Street Fighter 6 at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not that I don't enjoy playing it. It's that I just can't really take it seriously anymore. There's no point. Like, I feel like I'm very happy that I played Street
I love when he brings this up, because never forget, he bought the arcade stick, and one of the selling points for the arcade stick was that he was gonna take fighting games seriously again. And then what, like 2 months later, I can't take it seriously anymore. I'm not even gonna bother. Yeah, thanks for the money. Thanks for giving me money to buy that arcade stick.
Fighter 6 as much as I did when I did. Because in those formative months, those first 4 or 5 months the game was out, you were able to play and learn. Now what's happened is everyone has settled into their top characters and their abusive online strategies, and playing that game isn't even representative of like a competitive fighting game at this point, with the shit that people get away with and do. And none of that would fly without the online problem. You know, if it was all offline, those strategies would not work.
Yeah, guy who's never played it offline. Like, you've never played it offline. You've never played it offline against a real human. Unless it's like Cat or something. Have you played it with Cat? Then no shit you want. It's Cat, bro. She needs you to fix shit in her house. Imagine needing DSP to fix shit in your house. How fucked up does that make you? Like, who is the offline opponent you're playing? Is it Cat? That's not really saying much. You don't play anybody. You don't know if this shit works online, offline. Shut up.
It's only online shit. It's super safe crap. And
Snort.
it's just not representative of, I feel, what that game can do at a high level. If you were to watch a tournament, you're going to see a whole different level of gameplay than when you're watching these random online play.
Can
with
I
these
skip
people
the
and their
Street
trash
Fighter
strategies
talk?
that work because
No.
you can't do anything about it online.
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying?
It's done, though, I think.
We are in the last hurrah of Street Fighter 6. We've got next week, Friday Night Fights, maybe 2 more streams after that. And then Street Fighter 6 is getting a rest as I play Tekken 8. Will Tekken 8 be any better? I don't know. I also don't know if I'm going to get good at Tekken 8 or not. I'm not trying to give anyone any
You're not.
overinflated notions of my
got
skill.
Tekken-
I'm not good
whoops.
at Tekken. I'm just
Okay.
not, you know. I
Uh-huh.
never really got competitively good at Tekken anytime in the last 20 years. The last time I was good at Tekken was like Tekken 3. You know, so that's a long time ago.
I love Tekken 3.
So I wouldn't expect much.
Played that with my
I
sisters.
hope that you guys will still check out Tekken because I'm going to enjoy it, playing through the story, trying out characters online. Yes, I will try to study videos and strategies to try to get better at the game, but I'm not expecting to get competitively good. I'm just expecting to hopefully enjoy the game for a while, okay? So
He will be studying videos.
that's coming out the 26th, and I'll be playing that.
Sniff.
All right, so what's going on in the schedule this game? That's
Yeah,
to do
that.
maybe like a smaller indie game just for a couple sessions.
Major
Maybe I'll try out
skip.
that
I don't
Pizza
even
Tower
give
you
a
guys talk
fuck.
about or whatever. Only because at this point, there's just not enough time.
Okay.
To add
Well, he's talking about something here. Indie games. I don't
very
know.
special vibe. And I hope that you guys will join me if you can make it on Wednesday night.
Oh, wait. What?
Video footage together, and I need to put that into.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Last
He's
chance for you to post up clips for tomorrow's react show, because if
Okay, react.
games
I
of the
don't
year, rank
care.
them, and then what I got to do is get that video of one of my most disappointing games of the year, and I'll tell you why.
What is he? Okay, hold on.
OBS, my broadcast program. So on that night, the way we do it is as if I'm playing a game. So for example,
What
let's
the
say
fuck
this
is
were
this?
my most disappointing games. So what would happen is I'd be over here commenting, and behind me
What?
I'll play footage of one of my most disappointing games of the year, and I'll tell you why I felt that game was so disappointing. Okay?
Is this a
So I do
blinded
that
stream?
for all the different games, disappointing and my Game of the Year awards. So that should be fun. But I need to set that up. I need to get all of that together. It doesn't just happen. I need to actually get the videos queued up and get them input into OBS and everything. So I'll be working on that tomorrow night, okay? So then Monday, it's Baldur's Gate 3, and then on the late stream, it is the most disappointing games of the year countdown.
Or
I guarantee you that disappointing games of the year countdown at a minimum is going to be around 90 minutes to get through. Because there's at least 10 games I want to talk about. I probably want to talk about each one for several minutes to tell you what I found so disappointing about them, especially the most disappointing games of last year, like the top 3. The top 3 are like terrifying
okay.
that they're so disappointing, and I have a lot to say about them.
Fabricating hype. Okay. We're going to be covering those, so get ready, kiddies.
So that's going to be Monday night. Then Tuesday, it'll be more Resident Evil 0 remake.
All right.
Wednesday, more Baldur's Gate 3.
Okay, Wednesday.
Wednesday night's late stream is a very special late night stream. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be very exciting and hype. And if you can be here on Wednesday night for the late stream, please make it. That is all I'm telling you. And already I see speculation. People saying, oh, it's going to be this, it's going to be that. It has to do with this, it has to do with that. No one knows.
Nobody knows, which means somebody knows. People were guessing in his chat, which means somebody guessed it. Because he did the same shit when people guessed about Jasper, and they said, Phil has a cat. And he's like, people are saying I have a cat. Nobody knows what the fuck you guys are talking about. You guys don't even know.
Because I haven't given
Yeah, so he knows.
you a single hint. So
Somebody
absolutely
knows.
no one actually knows what Wednesday night is all about. But all I'm going to tell you is that Wednesday night, be here if you can. It's going to be a very special stream, a very special vibe. And I hope that you guys will join me if you can make it on Wednesday night. That's all I'm saying. That's it. I will not spoil. Because if I even give you a little hint, it will spoil everything. And I'm not going to spoil, okay?
Yeah, I don't think it's Fightcade, because if it was, he's going to do it live on stream. And that would be boring. Like, that's not really like a special thing. He would just say, I'm doing Fightcade. I'm thinking maybe Mike Klum shows up to the Snort Fort. Similarly to how Boogie and Mike Klum did like streams. I'm pretty sure there was like a stream that they did together. Like Boogie streamed and he's like, hello, this is Mike Klum and he is doing a documentary. I think it's going to be that. Personally. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's what I think it is. I don't know. He's probably flying out there.
Okay.
They're going to meet for the first time.
Next week, when I say next week, I mean starting Friday because Thursday's my day off. It'll be a balance again. Baldur's Gate 3, Resident Evil 0 Remastered, Sea of Stars, a little bit.
That's going to be interesting if that is the case, but I don't know. Just temper your expectations because this is DSP after all. And this dude loves to fabricate hype. So it could just be, I'm going to play Fightcade. And then it's like, oh, well, it's a setup stream for 2.5 hours. Thank you.
Street Fighter here and there. If we have extra time, which I don't know if we will or not, I may or may not look to do maybe like a smaller indie game just for a couple sessions. Maybe I'll try out that Pizza Tower you guys talked about or whatever. Only because at this point, there's just not enough time.
Guys like Pizza Tower?
To add another new game to the mix and into the rotation. There's not. If I add something in, we'll never finish it. Okay? So instead, maybe if there's a small opportunity to do something quick or in there for variety's sake, I will interject something quickly. But remember, the new releases come out the 26th. All right? So 20 days from now is the new releases.
That's 20 days. It's a long time.
Which I'm very excited for. You know, a combination of
3 weeks.
Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth, a super awesome JRPG
right.
city that you beat. It's sounding like those two games are going to be outstanding. I am too. So that's basically
cool.
the general idea for what's coming up for the rest of this month. Okay, and then remember the next big thing, I'm going to be doing a Super Bowl marathon event just like I did.
Depending on Fightcade. Yeah, it could be. The special stream. Yeah, that's the only other thing that it could be, right? Like, is Fightcade. Like, there's nothing really else other than Mike Klum appearing or Fightcade. And knowing DSP, fair enough, it probably is Fightcade. It'll be a boring 2.5 hour setup stream of Fightcade.
Last year, so this year I believe the Super Bowl people said
I'm Team Mike Klum, dude.
it was like February
Mike
11th. So
Klum?
if that's the case, I'll hold it the Saturday before. On the 10th, it'll be a marathon. I'll dress up like an American football player, wearing jerseys and a football helmet. I'll probably have some booze and some food. We just got to figure out what you guys want me to do. Do you want me to play old throwback football games? Do you want me to do some fighting games? Do you
Why?
want to just
Play
sit
Madden,
around and
you
watch some ads
dumbass.
together, like Super Bowl ads, and laugh? We have a million things we could do that day. I kind of want to treat it like a party atmosphere. I don't want it to be like a serious, oh my God, we have to play 5 games and make sure we hit all the criteria during the day. I'd rather have it be way more relaxing, okay?
Who gets stressed out about playing video games? Other than this guy. Especially when it's your job as a streamer. Like, oh, I'm so stressed. I have to play 5 games? 5 football games. Like, what? Just play Madden and sit there and simulate a game or something. What the fuck? What's so stressful?
Atmosphere. I don't want it to be like a serious, oh my God, we have to play 5 games and
All
make sure we hit all the criteria during the day. I'd rather have it be way more relaxing, okay?
Okay.
So let's start talking about that.
Bro's acting like he's playing Tarkov or some shit. Playing Hunt Showdown all day. Like, get the fuck out of here. You're playing like fucking... You're just gonna play like Tecmo Bowl or
We have over a
some
month to
bullshit.
figure it out.
Get the fuck
So
out
let's
of
start
here.
talking about that because that is the next big marathon event that I'd like to do, okay? Okay, guess what? I covered all the topics that I wanted to cover today. All right.
Really?
So,
Was this a short
just a couple
stream?
things I'd like to bring your attention to down here. As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, yes, it happened. After having several weeks above 700 members here on the channel, we dipped a ton overnight. We lost like 40 members to the channel overnight. Okay? Why?
Oh, no.
A member bomb expired. I think there was a 50 member bomb that happened early on in December, and it expired. Okay? It happens. It's going to happen. All right? But I want to thank you guys. You've been so supportive over these last several months. The holiday season was great. So, if you'd like to support the channel today, I know for a fact, because we're playing Resident Evil, we're probably going to have a good crowd here on the stream once I start with the game. Today would be a great day if you wanted to support the channel with either becoming a member or gifting some memberships to the community. I'm sure we'll have a lot of people waiting in the wings who'll be ready to accept them and very grateful.
Waiting in the wings.
That's one way you can help. Obviously, you can super chat, and then, of course, the tips goal. We always try to hit the tier 1 tips goal on every stream. You guys have been great about that recently and helped a lot. Again, thank you. This has been a really solid, awesome start to the new year. Obviously, I'd like to keep that momentum going and at least hit the tier 1 tips goal for today's stream if possible. Okay, so remember, that's how I make my living. Ad revenue, it's great that it exists.
This fucking piece of shit. I hate him in Minecraft, YouTube. Please don't TOS
Going
me.
and at least hit the tier 1 tips goal
Look at this
for
dude.
today's stream if possible. Okay, so remember, that's how I make my living. Ad revenue, it's great that it exists, okay, but it's not amazing. It's not like it used to be back in the day.
This fucking guy went on like a 40-minute fucking speech about how badly he wants to get partnered on his DSP Throwback channel. He really needs... He said that's the point of it. He literally said that's the point of the channel, is to get it partnered. That's his only concern, is something he said the other day. And then right now, like half an hour later, this motherfucker here is telling me, yeah, partnerships are okay, but like, I make my money on stream. Why the fuck are you begging to get partnered then, you fucking piece of shit? You scumbag. He's like a shitty con artist. This dude fucking shakes your hand and smiles on he's so two-faced. He's so fucking two-faced.
To keep that momentum
fake
going
ass
and at
bitch.
least hit the tier 1 tips goal for today's stream if possible. Okay, so remember, that's how I make my living. Ad revenue, it's great that it exists.
It's great.
Okay, but it's not amazing. It's not like it
It's
used to
not
be back in the
amazing. That's why go fucking get me partnered, you fucking pay pigs.
day. You know, even having ads enabled on all my videos on this channel, it doesn't amount to that much. Really, the vast majority of my income is what comes in during the
Even on this channel, the ad revenue is not a lot. So why the fuck are you begging for partnership on a dead-ass channel that gets nothing? Man, I hate
live
this
streams.
dude.
So if you like this content, if you enjoy the podcast, if you enjoy the gameplay, please support the content in some way. If you're someone who just listens to this show every day, on demand after the fact,
Disingenuous ass motherfucker.
there's still other ways you can contribute, becoming a member yourself. If you take a look at any video, a lot of the times these videos are eligible for super thanks. That's a way
He's
to
so
do
fuch
a contribution
fake,
to the
man.
video,
Super
and you actually get
thanks.
like a highlighted comment for
Shut
it. Or
up.
in the description of all my videos, there's a tips link, and you can leave a tip. Particularly if you like a certain piece of content, please consider tipping for it. Okay.
I do not like your content, bro.
So thank you guys
Fuck
in
you.
advance for any contributions.
I'm toxic today.
And I certainly hope that we will hit the
Yep,
goals for
I'm
today's stream. We'll
toxic.
see how it goes and go from there. Okay?
Why am I toxic? Throat clear.
Cool. All right, before we continue, my allergies, it's not really my allergies.
Oh my
it's
God.
Post-nasal drip. I woke up this morning. Continue. My allergies, it's not really my allergies, it's post-nasal drip. I woke up this morning, it was really bad. I don't know why. I hate when this happens because then it bothers me all day, and it is like my left nostril is congested, and I got this drip going down. I just want to go blow my nose quickly, and then we're gonna continue on with the show.
I got the drip going. I got the drip going. I got the drip going. Oh man.
Post-nasal drip is a constant. It keeps going. It's like a faucet that's dripping. I can't turn it off. I can't make it stop. Then I'm like, damn, my post-nasal drip is going. My sinuses are inflamed. My throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, snort, snort. Kogan. Drip. Snort, snort. I got the drip. Go.
For now?
Snort.
Snort. Mr. Burnell, you there?
Oh, all right.
Okay, he's back.
All right, so before we begin with anything, I'd like to do a shout out. Two shout outs this morning. First of all, I believe it was Nico, who earlier either re-upped their membership or became a member, but then also Sarah either re-upped her membership and became a member. I can't tell which was which because one was a re-up and one was a fresh one. So I don't know which is which, but it will count as one new one. That I can see. So thank you for that. Our first new membership of the day.
Yay.
My goal is to try to hit 685 members today. Try to gain around 15-ish over the course of the 2 streams of the day. Thanks in advance.
Art?
Sound good?
Oh my god.
Muckman says, what about setting up a scheduled stream for Wednesday night so people can be notified and spread awareness? If not, no worries. I was doing that for a while. Remember, I was actually setting up streams days in advance. What ended up happening was people got so confused.
What?
Because I'd have like 5-6 streams showing on my main channel page. And people were telling me that it was too confusing to have that many streams. They couldn't even tell which one was.
Are you kidding me? This is the downside of having Derek's in your chat. Are you fucking serious? How you getting confused, bro? There's a fucking date on the stream. And then you click on it, and it says when the stream is coming. It says in 2 days, in 3 days, in 1 day, in 5 hours.
People got so confused because I'd have like 5-6 streams showing on my main channel page.
I'm not saying putting up 5-6 streams is a good idea, but is this really the reason why you're getting rid of it? Because people were confused? Like, how stupid are these people?
Were telling me that it was too confusing to have that many streams. They couldn't even tell which one was next. I know that they're dated and timed.
Oh.
But I guess the way that YouTube works, it's confusing.
Oh, yeah. It's not the way their brain works, bro. It's got Jade fucking confused, dude.
So now
I was going to say something.
I only set up the streams for the next day.
I'm not that toxic.
So that way, you only know what's coming the next day, and you don't get confused of what's 2-3 days ahead. All right? I guess that was the problem. Like, for example, I would set up the streams, and it would say, Resident Evil 0, Sea of Stars, the podcast, Baldur's Gate 3, the Game of the Year Awards, right? And I would set all that up, and people would be like, oh, so Baldur's Gate 3 is next. Like, no, that's like 2 days ahead. But it's right there on the page, you see?
Okay, Derek.
But what I might do, you're right, I might hype it up a day or two early, and I might put a thing on it, a placeholder. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, Nico says, so I was a member in the past. It expired. I renewed it today. I don't know how YouTube counts it. Basically, I know this sounds weird.
Oh, great.
If your membership completely expired and you did not have a membership and you renew it, it counts as a new membership because it had already expired and subtracted from the total, and then it renews it. If you're someone who was a member and you auto-renewed, but you never had a lapsed membership because of it, it doesn't count as a new one because it never technically subtracted one to begin with. Does that make sense?
All right, dude.
So literally, you and Sarah might have actually renewed your memberships in exactly the same way, but yours expired and hers didn't, and yours will count as a new member, but hers won't. Or vice versa. It's confusing. Okay, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter.
So
it's just
shut
semantics at this point.
It's
okay?
semantics.
All right. So, guys, here's the deal. So far, I don't think I have anything to shout out. I'm just double checking.
Uh-oh.
I shouted out the memberships, but that's all I'm seeing. I don't see any super chats. But I will say this again, and this is very important.
Alert, alert, alert. DSP has received 0 tips.
Hell!
Please, please tip him. He has 0 tips. Alert.
Talk about. It is continuing this pattern that PayPal is not sending me all of the notifications for tips. Every day now I'm getting 1 or 2 people who are like, hey, Phil, just so you know, I did send you a tip and you haven't shouted it out. Can you check? And when I check, lo and behold, their tip is there. So for some reason, PayPal is not sending me all of the notifications. It's sending me most, but not all.
Okay.
All right. So if you do contribute and you tip and you notice after like 15, 20 minutes, I'm not shouting it out, please tag me in the chat and let me know, because I want to give gratitude to every single person who supports me and my content.
I don't know about you, but like if I tip a streamer, right? I don't really do that. So, but if I tip a streamer, like if I tip them and then also I gotta wait 20 minutes and then also I have to notice if he shouted me out and then also I gotta message you to shout me out. Like, why are you making me do the work for what I paid for? Because this dude pretty much just sells shoutouts. That's his main thing on stream, is selling shoutouts, because he doesn't really do anything else. So if I'm selling shoutouts and I'm actively telling you to support me in that way, why aren't you doing your job and putting up your end of the fucking bargain? I don't know, like that's so fucking shitty. All I am doing is tipping you. I am doing what you ask, and then also on top of that, I gotta wait 20 minutes, and then also message you, and then also hope that you see my message, and then read it, and then shout me out. Like, what? That's insane. That's so much work. That's work from me. I'm paying you, you son of a bitch.
I want you to know I feel awful.
Do my job for me. I feel awful. Exit out.
I want you to know I feel awful.
Prayer hands.
When I don't give shout outs properly, okay? Because of something like that. That's something that's not in my control. I can't make PayPal's API integration with their email delivery service and all of that shit work.
You don't have to do anything.
Because I've checked, there's nothing wrong with my email.
You get a wrench because you're cool, dude.
My emails are good. I've tested them all. They're fine. It's PayPal. So I apologize, but you know, it just sucks. Like, for example, the other day there was a $50 tip that I didn't see, and I was like, "Are you kidding me? That's a giant contribution," and it went like an hour uncalled out, and it really sucked. So please let me know.
You know how you could avoid this, DSP, by not getting banned on every tip processor thing. If people didn't have to send you weird, suspicious ass direct tips putting their name in the message, you could avoid this whole situation. But no, of course. You being you had to get banned off everything.
Hour uncalled out.
And he doesn't want to go back to Muxy. Does that even still exist? Remember Muxy?
It really sucked. So please let me know. And by the way, just so you know, if you get trolls in here who are going to fake it, obviously I'm going to ignore them. It's just for regulars who are, you know, I know who you are. If you contribute, I trust you. So okay. I would check, you know. Okay.
His brain is delayed.
That is true. BattleDuck says, what about anonymous tips? Because shouting out, hey, you missed my tip defeats the purpose of being anonymous. You're absolutely right.
Wait, what a great point this is. This dude has not thought this out at all.
Okay.
If I send DSP a tip and he tells me to remain anonymous, but then I'm in his chat saying, hey, DSP, you missed my tip. Like, that just defeats the purpose. This dude is 100% correct.
That is true. BattleDuck says, what about anonymous tips? Because shouting out, hey, you missed my tip defeats the purpose of being anonymous. You're absolutely right. You are correct.
Yeah. So
honestly, if you're an anonymous tipper, yeah, this might be an oversight. But maybe if I check, you know, just to see if anything's missing, I could catch those.
Look at this dude. Maybe if I check to see if anything is missing. So you're telling me you can check yourself. You can check yourself. You know what you do? Leave a PayPal tab open in your little transaction history and see when a tip comes in. Just refresh the page. Why is it on me to tell you? Oh yeah, maybe scratch his head, looks around, scratch his head. Maybe I can check, like, if the tip came in? Like, no shit you could check. Why are you putting this on your viewers?
So honestly, if you're an anonymous tipper, yeah, this might be an oversight.
It's an oversight.
But maybe if I check,
scratch his head,
just to see if anything's missing, I could catch those.
Yeah.
What really sucks about this,
really, dude, yeah,
I wish the app would work right. The app doesn't work. The app used to be beautiful. The app used to be able to go into the app easily, and then you could just go right in and check all your contributions. Everything was right there. They changed the app in the last year, and now it barely works. I'm serious. Like, they fucked up their own app. Now, when you click on a contribution, you can't see any data associated with it. So when I click on it, I can't see your message, your name, nothing. So what's the point? I can't shout it out.
Okay.
All I can say is, oh, I got a tip. Wow. But I can't see any data on it.
Yeah,
I have
know.
to log
I don't use the app, but just doubt anything he says. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
in
Hey,
to my actual desktop to see data on these tips now, which is really stupid. It's really weird when they think they're advancing technology and it goes backward. It's like exactly like with the PS5.
What?
We're gonna add
PS5
amazing adaptive triggers, and we're gonna add what's the name of the feedback? I can't remember what it's called. The special feedback adaptive.
The special feedback. Yes, I love special feedback on my PlayStation 5 console.
Triggers. Oh, by the way, we're gonna remove dual audio out. Right? We're gonna remove other features. Wait, what are you doing? It's great you added some new things in. Why are you taking away things that people use? And that's what they do. That, oh, we're updating our app. We're adding in all these new features. Yeah, but now your app doesn't. It took away half the features I used to use. Why'd you do that? Right?
Yeah, I don't believe you. Shut up.
So it's really frustrating in that regard.
Shut up.
And again, I apologize. So.
I'm glad you apologize. You apologize for not doing your job. Thank you.
Oh, really? Little Shake and Bake is saying they became the biggest member level on Patreon. How do I tell you what I want for my video? You just did it this moment. If you just did it this moment, I wouldn't have known about it ahead of time, so I wouldn't have. I already did my members' messages and everything for the month. Shit, I'm trying to think. How can I remember? Because I need to send you a message on Patreon now.
Oh God.
And then you can respond to the private message with your data. But I have to think. How can I remember to do that? Because I know I'm going to forget about it the moment that I get up. The moment I start streaming, I will not remember this.
Hey, Nerdbird. Welcome. How is Sea of Stars?
Because the thing is, you're in luck. I can make your video on Sunday, tomorrow.
I want to play it, but I don't know if I'd like it.
I could squeeze it in and make it with the others. So that's good. Okay, let me make a note here. Hold on.
He's got to take a note here. Okay.
Excuse me.
Oh.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
For now? Mr. Burnell, you there?
Well.
Hello?
AC. He has to make a note.
What'll happen is, later today, I'm going to send you a private message on Patreon. And it'll say, hey, here's, thanks for pledging. Send me the data of what you want. And your options for private video are either Q&A, if you have like maybe 20 minutes, 25 minutes, questions you want to ask me, and I'll just answer them for you privately, I could do that. Private react, if you have an idea of 1 or 2 videos you want me to watch, but again, the video has to be around 20, 25 minutes in length, the react video. So, think about it, and I'll send you that today, and if you send me that data by tomorrow night, because I'm not doing a late stream tomorrow night, that means I can actually make your video tomorrow night. Okay. Pretty cool, right?
Please, nobody ever send
Thank
him
you,
money
Little Shake and Bake.
so that he can do a react. It's not even funny for the meme. Please, nobody ever do
appreciate
that. Please, don't send him
Okay,
money, please.
I received my first tip of the day.
1 minute, man?
A $3 tip.
No. Okay.
From Love It or Leave It, will you play Metal Gear 3 Remastered? Yes, I will.
No.
Absolutely, I will.
I will never
I'm very
play
interested
that.
in that.
How can you be interested in that? I'll never play that game out of principle. Fuck that. Fuck Konami.
Indeed, I am. Indeed, I am interested in that. I'm interested in the Silent Hill 2 remake.
Why?
A lot of these remakes will
Those
be
look
fun.
like that looks like shit. I don't know.
Like, I played the
toxic.
originals, but basically from the HD collections that came out over the years. But to see these games truly fully modernized might be really neat. So yeah, I'm definitely down for those.
It's really
for sure.
I'm gonna complain about this. I don't think they need to be remastered at all, and I don't think they're gonna be that good. The Metal Gear one's probably gonna be the best one, but Silent Hill 2, like, why is that even being remastered? I don't know. I think both of those games hold up very, very well. And yeah, I'm not gonna play them. If you're curious, I guess. There's my TED Talk.
Ghost,
Bros.
no, unfortunately, I did not get my dream sandwich on my day off. We ordered Thai food again. The same Thai food we had ordered on Christmas Eve. And it was super good, so I'm still happy. But you're right, I did not get a sandwich. Maybe this coming week I'll get a sandwich.
I think the tank controls, Redbird, really suit the game, though, for Silent Hill. It's designed around the tank controls, so I don't think it's a problem. You just got to get used to it.
No, I'm not getting AI.
It's like Tomb Raider, when people complain about Tomb Raider controls, but it's like a lot of the game is designed around that. So, I don't know, it's just a different game, I guess. You might as well just make a new game.
That's ridiculous. All right, so guys, I think now I've caught up on everything so far. I'll keep taking a look, but this means we have ample
I'm weird, though. I'm like a boomer, dude.
Opportunity today for Q&A. All right, so please tag me in the chat. Let's see what you guys would like to talk about this morning when it comes to Q&A, and we'll go from there. JDTV, good morning. Good to see you. You're not asleep this time. How's it going? Actually, are you well rested for Resident Evil today?
What? Okay, that was a weird little segment there.
Leonardo says, I think chicken parm is the best sandwich. Indeed, chicken parm is great.
Yeah, you're right, Palm Primus.
Seriously,
I have no argument there. You're right about that.
Amazing. I don't get good chicken parm because it doesn't really exist out here. There's no real good Italian places. There's like maybe one, and you have to make reservations, and I haven't gone there in years. Like COVID threw everything into disarray.
What?
So
you have to make reservations, and I haven't gone there because COVID. You just haven't gone there because you haven't made a reservation. What a weird little. So
Rebecca says, is the suggestion box still a thing? Yeah, I still have it open. I can always go. On a day when I have absolutely nothing to talk about, we could still do like a giant segment with the suggestion box. But as you've seen recently, we've had a lot going on, a lot to
Dude! Literally at the start of this, he said, I don't have a lot to talk about today. It's going to be a pretty chill, laid-back podcast. And now he's saying he had a lot to talk about.
So we haven't.
Are you serious?
But as you've seen recently, we've had a lot going on, a lot to talk about.
Okay.
So we haven't done it, but we can always go back and do more of it. But right now, I feel like today we'll just do some Q&A.
Sure, buddy.
I do not have a favorite horror movie.
Sorry,
Usually my
Bill
movies from the
Bradsky.
80s are my faves. Whether it's the slasher movies like Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street, whether it's like amazing movies like The Thing with crazy special effects, those are my faves. JDTV says indeed he is well rested. He had a good rest at 9 p.m. there. What about me? Am I doing good? I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling good for the day. I'm excited. Resident Evil 0, I actually enjoyed the other day, and I think now it's going to get better because we're in the middle.
All right. I don't care. I really don't. Burnell?
Paris. You're in Paris? Thought Dan.
Who is in Paris?
He says, greetings from Paris. I'm a big fan. What's it like? What's life like in Paris?
Who is in Paris, though?
I want to know.
Who is it?
Are all the stereotypes true? Does everyone go around wearing striped white and black shirts and berets? Riding unicycles, eating cheese, drinking wine in the streets, grapes, feasting on grapes?
Who is in Paris?
Is that what it's like there? Does everyone say ha before they speak?
Philza in Paris?
Every
Philza
possible awful stereotype. They're all true, right? Every one of them.
Nice. Casual racism. What are we, 4 for 4 now? 4 for 6? In 2024, what are we now for casual racism? They're French, dude. It doesn't count. Blech.
Before they speak? Is that what it's like there? Does everyone say ha before they speak?
You see? They're French. You can't be
Every
racist
possible
towards a language.
awful stereotype. They're all true, right?
Yes.
Every one of them.
Yeah.
Good morning, No Sleep.
I've changed.
He says he's excited for Silent Hill coming this year as well. Thought Dan says, yes, it's a very expensive city. Oh, I'm sure. Just like when I moved out here 10 years ago now. If you can believe it, guys, the 10th anniversary of me moving out here is right around the corner. This June is my 10-year anniversary of being a Washingtonian. Okay?
A what?
So this June is my 10-year anniversary of being a Washingtonian.
Washingtonian.
Okay? So when I moved out here, a lot of people questioned me and said, why did you move to a suburb of Seattle instead of Seattle?
Who the fuck said this? I just want to know real quick. Who the fuck actually cares, bro? Did I ask? Did I ask?
Ask me if I care about this shit, because I don't give a shit.
Are you kidding? Who said this?
Okay. So when I moved out here, a lot of people questioned me and said, why did you move to a suburb of Seattle instead of Seattle?
Yes.
Like, don't you want to be in the thick of things? Don't you want to be, like, right next to all the action?
Shut
and I'm
up.
like, no. Because if you live in the major city, the price of everything exponentially increasing.
Whoa,
Seriously.
really? Whoa, apparently he's the only insider that knows this information. Really, dude?
To get a home in Seattle likely would have cost me double the cost of what I paid for this house, which is in a suburb of Seattle.
Wow, really? I didn't expect that. That's crazy.
Just because you're
I don't know if you guys knew that, but like a house like in the city, downtown New York City, is more expensive than somewhere outside the city, like in New Jersey or something.
in the city. Plus,
Bleh.
gas prices, taxes, sale, everything's just more expensive. It would have made no
Taxes?
sense. Now, the other thing,
Taxes? Fuck you mean taxes?
taxes.
How are taxes more expensive? You're in the same state, bro.
Just because
The
you're in the
fuck you
city.
mean taxes?
Plus, gas prices, taxes, sale,
Taxes.
everything's just more expensive. It would have made no sense.
fuck you
now, the
means
other thing
taxes?
is, Seattle was nice when I moved here, but in the last 3 to 4 years, Seattle has become crime-ridden, and a lot of businesses and people have said they're gone. They don't want to be there. They're not going to,
Does he mean his business tax, I guess? Like, if he pays tax?
imagine if I lived in Seattle and crime exponentially.
Shut up. Okay, sorry. I'm talking over him.
Seattle has become
I'm gonna just play
crime-ridden,
back.
and a lot of businesses and people have said they're gone. They don't want to be there. They're not going to, imagine if I lived in Seattle and crime exponentially increased. It's like, wow, I would have not only killed myself on prices, but also
I wish you did, bro. In Minecraft. I didn't say it, YouTube. He said it, okay? I didn't say it. I didn't say it. He said it, okay?
feast. It's like, wow, I would have not only killed myself
I wish. Yeah, in Minecraft, of course.
on prices, but also the whole safety issue. That would have been terrible. So I really feel like
today,
I
I'm
did
sorry.
make the right decision moving where I did, because I could have really got myself into a pickle, right? I said yes to playing Metal Gear Solid 3 Remaster, love it or leave it. I'm absolutely playing it, 100%.
You mean Delta?
What's for dinner today? I think Kat is
Shut
making
up.
homemade chicken noodle soup, if I remember correctly. I think it's egg noodles and chunks of white meat chicken. I think carrots, celery.
Also, homemade chicken noodle soup. Homemade. What does he mean by homemade?
Is making homemade chicken noodle soup, if I remember correctly.
Custom homemade
I
chicken
think it's
noodle
egg noodles
soup.
and chunks of white meat chicken. I think carrots, celery.
She killed the chicken?
There's
Get
other
its
stuff too.
eggs?
I can't remember what it is. I know we bought a bunches of like chicken stock and beef bouillon and other things, and she's gonna cook the veggies up first and then add the chicken after, and it's gonna be really good. Homemade
the
chicken noodle
veggies?
soup. Oh, we bought a big giant Italian bread that we're gonna cut up and dip in the soup. It should be really good.
She's gonna cook the veggies.
Who's the better cook, me or Kat? Kat. I'm not.
I want to hear this boosted, dude. Audio boost.
Who's the better cook, me or Kat? Kat. I'm not very good at cooking. I mean, I can make very basic things. I'm not a great cook. I don't do it enough to be good at it, you know?
Oh, implying that he would be good if he did do it. Look at this fucking ego guy. Look at this dude.
Cook, me or Kat? Kat. Kat. I'm not very good at cooking. I mean, I can make very basic things. I'm not a great cook. I don't do it enough to be good at it.
This fucking guy. Nice psychology. Steve of the Dead, what is that? Steve of the Dead, what is that? Please, psychoanalysts, psychologists in the chat. Look at that ego stroke, the narcissism, implying that he would be good if he did it more. Like, shut up. Just get the fuck out of here.
You know? Sounds like we need RoboCop in Seattle. What we need is support for the cops in Seattle, because that's the problem. It's not that
Wait, what?
to be good at it.
What?
You know?
Cops?
Sounds like we need RoboCop in Seattle. What we need is support for the cops in Seattle, because that's the problem. It's not that the police don't want to do their job. It's that they lost the support of the people and the government. So, oh, look, we're witnessing a crime taking place. Oh, no, they got into a car and they're driving away. You can't follow them. Oh. But we want to stop the criminals. Too bad. Oh. And then if you get a criminal and you arrest them, they get right out anyway. No, slap on the wrist. So they're right back out doing it again. We have organized crime rings here for theft. They've actually found entire houses. They look like a normal house from the outside. They break in. The entire house wall to wall is stolen goods. Electronics, jewelry, drugs, clothing, anything you can think of.
Stolen drugs?
The house has like $4 or $5 million of product inside of it. And all they're doing, there's these organized crime rings with like hundreds of criminals. They just go to the
Don't
stores.
forget shopping bags, grocery bags. They got the grannies locked up in the closet. Bro, they send them out to fucking scout out fucking grocery
every day
bags.
steal, shoplift, bring it to the house, drop it off, and then they sell it on the black market, resell it.
On the black market.
It's a giant thing out here.
It's a giant thing. You know, Seattle is like the fucking cartel city. They got the cartel running. It's like Gotham. They got the Riddler. They got Joker. They got Goutman.
They still have these groups of people. They steal a car overnight.
Yep.
They drive the car into the front of a building that's glass. So it could be a bank. It could be a drugstore. It could be one of these pot refineries. Because remember, we actually have, or not refineries, what's the word for it? The pot dispensaries. They drive right into the front of the pot dispensary, walk in, steal all the pot, steal all the money, walk out. No one catches them.
I don't understand, dude. We got Q-Limp in my chat saying this isn't exclusively Seattle. According to the FBI, I'm assuming it's stats from the FBI website, Seattle has a lower crime rate than average cities. Yeah! I don't know what he's on about. Acting like he lives in fucking Gotham City. The fuck's wrong with you?
They just keep doing it over and over. It's been going on for like 2 years.
Who are you?
And that's how bad it's gotten out here. You know? It's awful. Who wants to live in that? Obviously, if you have a choice, you're like, what the hell?
You know what this is? He's becoming his parents. I think his mom was like this. His mom was one of those neighbors who like looks out the window and judges other neighbors and is like, oh, what are these hooligans doing here? What are these people? They don't live here. Like one of those neighbors, you know, like one of the nosy neighbor people type style people. One of those people. That's what she was. And now he is that. He is that person. That's why he lives in his gated community and why he's so like judgmental of other people. And he likes to gossip about his ex, the people, not his ex, I mean, also his ex, but the people that used to live in his house with the chop shop. And he's that neighbor. He is the granny neighbor. Get off my lawn style neighbor.
What's going on? And the cops are like powerless. The police, you cannot blame the
He acts like he lives in Portland. Hey, Ludwig, welcome.
police.
Yeah, you're
They
right.
want to help. And what's happened is
It's like,
because the police
Chirac.
cannot do their jobs,
He lives in Chirac, dude.
everyone's quitting. We actually have the lowest percent of cops to populace in the entire.
Really, thank you.
Hey, VLX with the 2,
This
thank
is
you.
some gay fantasy of living in Gotham FR.
Yeah, dude, we need a Batman. He's not the hero the city needs. Or the other way. He's the city the hero deserves. I
United
don't
States.
fucking know.
All the cops quit
The other way around.
because they don't want to do it because they're
Thank you,
like,
VLX.
why do we want to have a job where we don't get support to do our job? And then if we do our job right, we get told we did it wrong,
Yeah, sure. I don't know. This weird.
and we get sued after the fact.
Okay.
You know, so it's been pretty terrible, man.
Yeah, you live in Gotham, FR, for real. Just like me. Like me, for real.
Okay, we got some shout outs to do here.
1 minute man, where are
I
you?
start off with
Come on, 1 minute man.
$1.50 tip. Hope you, Cat, and Jasper Kitty are having a good weekend. Thank you very much, whoever that anonymous tipper was. A very nice
Awesome.
sentiment. So far, so good. You know, the weekend's just starting for us, but hoping for the best. And certainly things are good on stream today, so thank you for that. I received a $12.10 tip
Uh-huh.
from Sensei Ball Chin. Sensei Ball Chin. Hold on a second here. Let me play the animation.
Okay, dude, it's not that funny.
Okay,
Come on.
Sensei. So Sensei Ball Chin says, "Take my money. God, you magnificent bastard. Please keep it going." Well, there you go. Thank you so much, Sensei.
Yo, and a yo. Are you kidding?
Well, there you go. Thank you so much, Sensei.
Thank you so much, Sensei.
I appreciate your contribution and support, Sensei. Thank you so much, Sensei. I appreciate your contribution and support, Sensei. Thank you so very much, Sensei. I appreciate your contribution and support, Sensei.
Dude.
Thank you so very much.
Bruh.
Now, I would put that on the leaderboard,
Bruh.
except that I received a
Bro.
$25 tip
1 minute man.
from 1 Minute Man.
Yes.
Thank you so very much, 1 Minute Man, for your daily support of all of my streams and content. I really appreciate that. And that will be our biggest contribution so far of the day.
He's
So let's
changed.
get 1 Minute Man
Yep.
up on the leaderboard
You guys already
as
know.
I show off this gaudy
You already know.
suitcase full of cash. There you go. Gotta love these new animations for the new year.
I don't have to love anything, bro.
So, we were at 5, and then it was 12, so it would have been at 14.
Shut up.
It was
I don't care.
12.
Okay. Oh no, I hit 0 by accident. Where the fuck were we? It was pre-glasses, huh? Oh fuck. No. I hit 0 by accident.
Put that.
Oh yeah, here we're here. I found it. I found it.
Well,
I found it.
42. That's right.
We're good.
Can't take any more for some
We're
reason.
good.
Maybe as I get older.
What?
17 plus 25 is 42. That's right. Why am I asking? I'm acting like I'm not confident in my arithmetic anymore for some
Boomer
reason.
dude.
Maybe as I get older. I used to be really good at arithmetic.
What?
Maybe I'm terrible at it now.
Okay, whatever.
Anyway. All right. So thank you guys for your tips. Thank you, 1 Minute Man, for the biggest contribution so far today. That means we're very close to the tier 1 tips goal already. Thank you for that.
Yeah, I found it. We're good.
Love It or Leave It says, it's anniversary. What are your thoughts on January 6th? Oh, it's a lovely day. It's an absolutely lovely day. No, if anything, January
What?
6th.
No, he's gonna give an opinion. Why? Okay, let's see. Let's see. This dude's a fed.
It's
dude.
an absolutely lovely day. No, if anything, January 6th stands as a testament to the absolute stupidity of humanity. Because an event happened, yet who you ask, they'll completely tell you something different happened. How is that possible? We all saw it happen, right? We saw what happened, what was it, 2 years ago? 3
What?
years ago, January 6th? I don't even remember the date anymore.
What happened, Phil? What if I don't know? What if I'm from fucking Uzbekistan and I don't know what happened?
Or what the original date was. But we all saw it unfold live. It was televised. But if you ask someone today what happened, you'll get 4 different stories. It's like, how the fuck do you not know what happened?
How do you not know? Tell me. Tell me. Tell me.
What are you talking about?
Tell me, please. What happened?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was 2021. See, I don't even remember anymore. I can't even remember the year, right?
Okay, big deal.
It's like, how can you even dispute what happened? It's literally been all over the world's news
Tell me.
for 3 fucking years.
Okay, what happened? What happened?
You know what I mean? Like, these
Tell
people
me.
are out of their minds. But anyway,
Who's these people?
I'm not gonna
The feds in the crowd?
get political.
The feds in your chat? Not political.
As you know, I'm not a political
Let's
guy.
go.
At least not in the present day. Maybe in the future, but now is not the day
Maybe
to
in
become
the
political. So.
future. I love how he's like, how do you not know what happened? Yeah, fucking tell me what happened then, bitch. You know what happened? Tell me, please. I'm from Uzbekistan. I don't know.
There you go.
There you go. Thank you. Fuck out of here.
Okay. What happened? Apparently
Yeah.
there was a cosplay party or something at the Capitol.
Okay, you're so
Apparently.
funny.
Depending on who you ask. There's a bunch of cosplayers.
Okay.
Can't wait for the DSP Politics channel to start, says Swagonito. Brother. I really feel like if and when I ever do that, you know what I mean? It's just going to be such a shitstorm. It'll be such a wild shitstorm.
I can't wait. I can't fucking wait,
know.
dude. This dude, imagine this guy right here, little fucking piggy.
Yes, I think,
Am
you know, maybe Germany wasn't so bad. You know, he had some good points.
Do we do any grilling or smoking this summer? No, we do
this
not have a
dude.
grill or a smoker. We do not. Maybe one day we will get a grill for the backyard. But here's
grill?
the thing, okay? We live in a state where there's tons of
losing my
precipitation.
mind.
For most of the fall, winter, and even a big chunk of the spring, it's mostly cloudy and rainy outside, meaning you would never grill. The only time you would really actively grill is maybe 3 months a year, right? So most people out here don't have grills. Even though I've seen some people in their backyard, most people don't even bother with it because it's just not something that would actively be used all the
That's
time.
so dumb.
If we used it, it would be nice. It would certainly be nice to go out there.
Thank you.
He's an authority on grills.
Really,
Hey, VLX with the 2, thank you.
Maybe Phil is all a sip. Dude glows like an alien.
Maybe Phil's all a psyop. Dude glows like an alien. Yeah, dude, he's sent from the government. This is a government plant. YouTube planted this dude here to, like, fuck with us. Us specifically. All of you in chat and me.
Grill some hot dogs, grill some chicken legs,
Thank you,
right? Grill
VLX.
some thighs, grill, you know, that's good. That's quick cooking too. It's not a big deal. You just toss it, it gets a nice char on there or whatever. Yeah, I agree, but it basically,
He just agreed with himself.
you just toss it gets a nice char on
It's a nice
there or
char.
whatever. Yeah, I agree,
I agree, dude. I agree it's a nice char.
but basically, if I lived somewhere that was more of an outdoorsy climate all the time, then probably I would consider doing it more actively. But my problem is, like, let's say I get a grill.
I agree with you, Phil.
90% of the year it's covered, and then it's going to rot because it's going to get wet. And you know, when you're in precipitation all the time, it's going to be humid and wet. It's going to end up rotting out
Bro really said precipitation.
Rot.
Are you serious?
because it's going to get wet. And you know, when you're in precipitation all the time, it's going to be humid and wet. It's going to end up rotting out.
You're so smart, dude.
My parents had a grill in Connecticut, and that happened to their grill. And Connecticut has way less precipitation than we have out here.
Precipitation.
So, haven't really actively looked at that, okay?
Actively. You know what you do if you have a grill? You could just bring it inside when it's raining. I don't know. Like, what? Who are you? You like you're an authority on grills? I don't know. That's too stupid. I'm not gonna get into that.
No Sleep Real Life says the only positive you made a DSP Politics, more views on your videos and lots of Q&A. Just the fact that I'm talking politics, the videos would get more views because they're drama, right?
What?
Anything that's drama gets views. So just the videos would absolutely.
How the fuck? I mean, I think I know what he's trying to say, but to say politics is drama, is that really accurate? I guess that kind of, but I don't. It's like running the country style stuff. How is that drama? I don't know. Apparently running your country is drama.
Absolutely
I don't know.
explode in views because of the drama associated.
I think I know what he means.
Absolutely, I'm sure of that. But that doesn't equate into something positive for a viewing audience nor a business. You know what I mean? Drama.
Okay.
So it's Snoopy says, did you hear about the mall in Miami that's been attacked by aliens? Yes. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. Waves and waves of illegal aliens struck the mall in Miami. No. Illegal. It was awful. It was absolutely awful. Waves and waves of illegal aliens struck the mall in Miami. No. Now, apparently what happened was in Miami, I guess, there was a big fight that broke out, and it just got bigger and bigger, and people are saying it was a bunch of teenagers. So it almost became like a riot. And then the cops showed up in droves to stop it, but then didn't say anything about what was going on, so everyone was like just making shit up, you know?
Dude, that's 3 different like little racism tangents today.
Anyway,
thank you
let's
so
continue.
much.
I received a $2.70 tip from Wilfredo. I recently enjoyed your RoboCop playthrough. If you're interested, the movies are now on Max for you to watch. I noticed that. Someone had mentioned that last week, and I checked, and both RoboCop 1 and 2 is on Max now.
Wow.
And I actually mentioned it to Kat because we've been watching someone else's RoboCop playthrough, and they're nearing the end of the game. So maybe once we finish watching them finish the game, then maybe we would consider watching the RoboCop movie. So thank you for the heads up. Ooh, excuse me. Sadly, Ghost, we do not have a patio. We have a backyard, but it is not covered. And that's the problem. Like, we don't really have a good space to do stuff. There is some concrete where we could put a grill, but then the grill would just sit there unused for most of the year. If we had, like, a nice backyard area, we'd probably do a lot. We'd probably get, like, a table and some chairs and stuff, but we just don't have a really good one.
Can't get a tarp. Can't bring it inside. Okay. You're so
I
special.
received a $10 tip. From Tarantula MS. He says, hey, Phil, what's going on, Tarantula? It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well. And thanks for the contribution. I appreciate that.
Yeah, they have wheels.
And Happy New Year. I don't remember if we spoke it in the new year or not. It's only been a few days into the new year. But welcome and thanks. And with that, we've already hit our...
Okay. I don't care. Oh,
good.
Look how long it took him to put on glasses. Look at this. Look at this.
Thanks. And with that, we've already...
What is this, like a minute? Holy fuck, dude.
Okay. Good. Let's keep going. I received another $2 tip. From Slurpee. They said, sadly, Seattle's turning into a hellhole.
Oh, no.
Purchase flat tires for your car so you can stand a chance getting back home if you venture out. What does that even mean?
Oh, no.
Purchase run flat tires? What does that mean? I don't even know what those are. I never heard of a run flat tire before. No, it's sad. When I 10 years ago, okay, I was house hunting, looking to move out of Connecticut and move somewhere.
10
all right?
years ago.
And when I went to Seattle, all right, I was blown away. I was like, it's a nice town. You can walk around. The people are friendly. There's a lot of good touristy things to do. There's good food. There's a waterfront with awesome seafood. There's a cool mall there. There's a Ferris wheel. There's Pike Place Market where you can buy all these cool independent stores and all their goods that they make, handcrafted stuff in a lot of cases. The Space Needle, the Pop Culture Museum, the Pacific Science Center. There's all this neat stuff. Then you can go to downtown and there's good eating. There's good shopping, right?
I want to just point out, it's kind of weird that he just remembers consumer style things. Why are you listing consumer style things about like why Seattle's such a popular, nice place to live? It's a nice place to go spend money? Why is that what you remember from you choosing to move to Seattle? What?
I took the monorail a couple times. Like, this is amazing.
And tourist traps.
And then basically, what ended up happening was, you know, ever since I would say 2020, the pandemic spearheaded so many things that changed American society. And See, I remember that was the CHOP started and all of that shit, and the lawlessness, and the cops were basically, the power was taken away, and I know people, they hear me and they say, well, you must be exaggerating. All you have to do is search for Seattle news in the last 4 years, and you're going to see article after article after article.
Dude, hey, this is a challenge. Go to any city, search like New York City news, search Los Angeles news. What the fuck you think the news is reporting on? You special guy, you hateful slur. What the fuck? What do you think you're gonna find? You think you're gonna find like a lot of stories about people saving orphans from fucking trees or whatever? What do you think the news reports on, bro?
Businesses are shutting down. Businesses have been robbed. Businesses complaining. Why is there lawlessness? Why are people not stopping the crime? We don't want to be here anymore. We can't operate anymore because of this awfulness here. And, you know, tourism is way down. Everything is way down because of it. You know, entire businesses that used to operate in the fact that Seattle was a safe, fun family city have completely shut down and are gone now. Big businesses like Target shut down a downtown Seattle store. Target. It's a fucking corporate entity, ginormous. You would think they're immune. No, they closed their store.
So what? You don't know why.
It was just people walking in, walk right out.
I don't know.
That was the store every day. All their products stolen. And no one doing anything. You know? Fights breaking out.
That
and no one doing
specific
anything
store,
about it.
you know the information.
So what are you going to do? It sucks. I want to go back to Seattle with my wife. I want to have a nice time in Seattle. We can't do that right now. We have to wait.
Dude, literally, dude, when I was saying the locale mentality, loser mentality of, well, I don't want to go outside today because I might die if I go outside, so I'm not even going to bother doing it. He's literally that guy. The little exaggeration that I would do, that's him. He doesn't want to go to Seattle even for a trip because he's afraid that something might happen to him. Maybe in his fabricated world of paranoia.
Is it? So what are you gonna do?
What the fuck?
It sucks. I want to go back to Seattle with my wife. I want to have a nice time in Seattle. We can't do that right now.
We can't do it.
We have to wait for
things
to improve and change before we would go back.
Because something might happen. Something might happen regardless of where you are. It doesn't matter. What the fuck? I can go to church and get mugged on the way. Does that gonna prevent me from going to church? Like, no, I guess not. Like, what do you mean? I don't understand this loser fucking mentality. I can get fucking killed, dude. I can trip and break my skull. I'm not gonna go outside. Get the fuck out of here. Thanos could show up. Homelander could fly down.
Those are real vibes. I'm jealous because in California
the Joker could blow up another hospital in Gotham
hardly
City.
Get any rain or snow. I gladly trade weather with you. The reason that I moved out here weather-wise is the moderation. We get moderate weather, meaning we're not supposed to get extreme heat, but we're also not supposed
moderate weather
to get extreme.
Is that a thing? Am I stupid?
Cold. Like right now, it's January 6th.
Yes, but also no.
Here's what the temperature outside. You ready? 41 degrees.
Yeah, he means temperate. Okay.
Fahrenheit. Okay, and the coldest it's going to get all week. One night coming up this week, it'll be 28 degrees. So one night there's potential for some frost overnight, but we don't get significant precipitation when it comes to snow, and we're not supposed to have extreme heat, but we have in the last few years had extreme heat.
Oh yeah.
So it seems like because of this global warming thing, we are getting.
This dude was calling 10 degrees Celsius like really hot. He was wearing a shirt just like this one 2 days ago or 3 days ago. And he got paid to put on a vest, and he was calling 10 degrees Celsius too hot, so he doesn't want to put on a vest with the shirt that he was wearing. How the fuck is that like mega heat?
Hotter temperatures than we used to get.
Super
But this
heat.
entire fall, winter, this is my favorite time of year. It's moderate temperatures. It's cool. I can wear a nice shirt like this, nice, cool, calm in my office. I'm not sweating
Celsius.
it out, right?
I'm
this is
Canadian,
nice.
dude.
I like this. So that's why I moved here. You know, I didn't want the extremes of too much heat, not enough precipitation, or on the flip side of that, always constant precipitation, but it's like tropical or snow.
I think
That's
it's
the thing, like
50.
snow.
I think 10 is 50 Fahrenheit or some shit.
Cool, but not if it completely hinders your light. We had constant snow out here, right? It's like, how are you gonna get to work? How are you gonna move around? It affects things like internet and shit. It does, because we wait on the lines and shit, have problems. So
No, it's precipitation.
I'm glad we don't have that, you know. But that's why that was definitely one of my considerations, understanding the more moderate temperatures out here.
I love you, man.
Jade, good to have you here today. How are you, Jade? Welcome
Hello,
to the stream.
Jade.
Excuse me.
He can't do suggestions. He'd rather talk about Seattle and weather and food and consumerism in Seattle. Can't talk about his channel, though. And then sit in silence. Yep, no suggestions allowed.
JDTV, that is a complete political thing, and I'm not taking that bait whatsoever.
What did he say? I don't know what he said.
I don't know who the tallest man I've ever seen is. I don't recall.
What?
Jade, I'm glad to hear you're good.
What? The tallest man he ever met? What kind of question is that? Alright, bro. It's Cat's boyfriend. Yeah, that's the right answer. The snow
I don't
doesn't
care what Trump
affect...
said about Miami aliens.
Wait, what? The snow doesn't affect the internet in Seattle. My source, I live in the same county as Phil. Well, August, thank you, dude.
I'm him.
Thank you. Thank you for the information. He loves to lie, and he got caught on another lie. Thank you.
I don't know why you thought I was going to engage with that comment. I'm not. I'm definitely not engaging with that.
You did, though.
One.
Literally, you did by acknowledging it. You engaged.
What is my
with
height?
it.
5'11".
Wait a minute. Now he's 5'11"? What?
What is my height? 5'11". I'm 5'11".
I love how LTG shrunk this dude. Mentally and physically. Literally, he shrunk him. He was 6 foot before, 5'12", 6 foot. And LTG literally shrunk this dude. In real life, a guy affected him so much mentally. Mentally touched him. Pause. That he literally shrunk.
No, there's no PS5 Pro at this time. That does not exist.
Cool.
I used to shop at Trader Joe's, but we stopped during the pandemic. Basically, again, I keep telling you, the pandemic like changed a lot of stuff. My wife and I used to like shopping there because they have some unique products, some good quality food. And then during the pandemic, you know, we stopped going out a lot and stopped doing a lot of things we were regularly doing. So we haven't been there in ages.
That makes me think, like, the pandemic probably just kept them inside. That's probably where the DoorDash obsession started. And they haven't gone out a lot since. He just said it. They just have stayed lazy. They got lazy and then they stayed lazy after, like, it was over, quote unquote. Pretty weird. And he's still blaming it. 4 years later, he's still blaming the pandemic. Bro, it's been 4 years. Okay, maybe 2. Whatever, if you want to say 2. Like, that just seems like a skill issue. That's a you issue. How is it fucked shit up? You're still lazy. And you've always been lazy.
Am I playing Skull and Bones? Probably not. The game looks awful. The game looks atrociously terrible.
Diablo, I hope you're not in my chat, dude. Listen to this. You're gonna like this one.
Am I playing Skull and Bones? Probably not. The game looks awful. The game looks atrociously terrible. Like an unfinished mess that they basically just are forced to release. So I'm probably not playing it.
She never got rid of her COVID weight.
Idris, I have no idea what country I would move to if I could choose another one. I haven't looked into it. Do I believe in aliens? No. But I also don't disbelieve in aliens. I see myself as someone who would be willing to believe something if presented with evidence, but I've never been presented with evidence, so I'm not going to say they exist or don't exist because I haven't seen anything, you know, either way.
Nice. Fence it. Let's go. God, he's boring, yeah. He can't even give you an answer to that.
I will tell you this, though. If aliens were to land, they absolutely would be shopping at a Miami mall. There's nowhere else that they would be, right? Like, anywhere else in the world, a beautiful landscape, or maybe, like, a big landmark.
All right. Yeah, you're so funny.
Your mouth-drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that. Top of a beautiful giant, like the Himalayan mountains. No, they're going to land right at the Miami mall.
The what mountains?
Of a beautiful giant, like the Himalayan mountains.
I'm 100% Himalayan. I'm him.
No, they're going to land right at the Miami mall, let me tell you. That's the place. Why didn't I like The Last of Us 2? I hated the story. I thought the gameplay elements were great and improved from the first game. I thought the graphics were absolutely outstanding. I thought the voice work and acting was amazing. The design of the stages, like, I live in Seattle, and to see this area that's kind of like real-life Seattle.
This fucking guy. He just went on like a 15-minute rant about how people were complaining that he doesn't live in Seattle. Phil, why did you choose a suburb of Seattle? Now when talking about Last of Us, he lives in Seattle. What? What?
Huh?
Are you kidding?
It's like, I live in Seattle.
Now he lives in Seattle. I know what he means, but dude, your words mean something. You know that, right? When you say something, they like mean something.
And to see this area that's kind of like real life Seattle represented in the game was amazing. And the plot was dog shit. So that's what killed it for me. I mean, it's a narrative-based game with all these great gameplay elements, but if the narrative is trash and paced poorly and written poorly and retcons everything from the first game...
What did it retcon? Now, I don't like the game, but what exactly did it retcon? I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about. And I don't even like the game either.
Then I tend not to care, and that's what happens.
I'm nitpicking, dude. Whatever. Let him cook. And you smell.
Do I think there should be another Marvel vs. Capcom game, or has it run its course?
Cooking.
The problem is, if they make another Marvel vs. Capcom game, they're not going to focus on making it a good fighting game. They're going to focus on making it a flashy fighting game to sell copies. Because that's the purpose it's served. Marvel vs. Capcom, back in the day, or the original series, the Versus series, was very flashy, but also was very sound. It had technical aspects to it. The execution level was very high to be good at those games. You couldn't just pick up the game and immediately start kicking everyone's ass. It took a lot of practice and a lot of character knowledge and a lot of timing and everything. Then, when Marvel vs. Capcom 3 came out, that all changed. Literally, that game doesn't take a lot of skill at all, or execution, I should say. It's more about...
Greg, thank you.
Getting that one hit and leading to the end of the game and just playing solid after that. But the sad fact is, they dumbed it down. And when they dumbed the game down, it didn't become competitively fun anymore. Most people who played that game played it for the flashiness because everyone liked watching it on a stream or at a tournament.
Care.
But ultimately, if you ask them, they'd be like, nah, you know, competitively, it's just not that good. It's literally a one-hit kill game. But hey, it's flashy and it gets butts in seats and it gets attendance going and everything. So, you know, it was very hyped for a very long time. So there you go. You know, but I think if they were to bring back Marvel vs. Capcom and they redid the game and it became a competitively sound game, I would love it. If it played like Marvel vs. Capcom 2, I would love it. If it played like Marvel 3, I would hate it. But you know it's going to play like Marvel 3. I mean, people don't even have the execution skill to play these kind of games like they used to be played anymore.
What?
Right now, if you tried to introduce someone
serious?
to a game like Street Fighter 3 Third Strike or Capcom vs. SNK 2, they wouldn't be able to do it. They'd be like, oh, I can't play it.
Why?
But you could play Street Fighter 6, right? But you can't play those games? No.
That's so dumb. That is so fucking stupid to say.
You can't do it. Because those...
Didn't like a 13-year-old literally beat Tetris? Now, I know it's a different game and a different genre, but like, dude, players today, there's more people playing shit today than ever in history. Like, just like statistically, people are better today than they used to be. I feel like people could play Third Strike, dude.
Games had better execution requirement. They were much stricter and much harder to play.
It's like sports. It's like in sports. Athletes today are fucking insane compared to dudes like in the fucking 70s who like smoked and like drank and shit between quarters and periods. Like, bro, they're insane today. The level of skill is way higher. What the fuck are you talking about? Come on, dude. Come on.
The other problem you got to remember also is for a game like Marvel vs. Capcom, the licensing is a huge issue. It's a ton of licensing. Every Marvel character they get, they're paying for, right? So to get that licensing, it's a big investment. It's like, well, are we gonna make a profit because we're using those characters, right? Then take a look at a game like Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, which literally was supposed to be like a game. They didn't have the Marvel licensing, so they made Tatsunoko vs. Capcom, and it didn't sell because no one knows what the fuck Tatsunoko is outside of Japan. So it didn't make money. So then they went back to getting the Marvel licensing.
All right, I don't care. I really don't.
Okay.
What?
I'm not making the documentary. So
whoa.
Is your documentary?
Hold on, we got a good one here.
Rebecca says, how long is your documentary going to be? Well, let's see. The documentary has not filmed anything.
Oh my god.
The documentary is still in the planning stages.
Look at this fucking slur here. Look at this fucking toxic asshole for no reason.
Rebecca says, how long is your documentary going to be? Well, let's see. The documentary has not filmed anything. The documentary is still in the planning stages. I'm not making the documentary. So I might not be the right person to ask, but I think that the target time frame is about an hour.
Dude, and he says an answer. You didn't have to be toxic. You didn't have to be toxic.
Okay.
You couldn't help yourself, huh? You've changed. You're a nice guy. You love your audience. Okay.
It's kind of silly to ask me that question in January.
It's silly. In January? What?
Just saying.
What about February? What? Whatever. Fuck you, you toxic fucking guy. Brunel.
Will I give The Last of Us Part 3 a chance? See, here's the thing. If I play The Last of Us 3, I'm already setting myself up for a disappointment. Because I know the story of 2 was terrible, and you know the same person who wrote 2 is writing 3. So, unless there's a complete change of narrative style, tone of the game. Like, the reason I didn't like Last of Us 2, number one, the narrative style was terrible. You start the game at one point.
What does it mean, narrative style? What?
You have a horrible thing that happens in the plot that completely discredits everything you know about the characters from the first game. It made no sense whatsoever. Then you're forced back in time for a second half of the game. The whole narrative structure is broken and terrible. It doesn't even tell a coherent story because of the way it's written, but no one calls out Druckmann for it. He's terrible at telling a story. Really, he is. He's jumping all over timelines.
I mean, the story's pretty coherent. Coherent? It is pretty coherent. That's why I don't like it, because I just don't like the story. But I know what's happening, DSP. What are you confused by?
Shit. It doesn't make sense. It's a jumbled mess. That's number one.
It's not
number
really.
Number two, the entire tone of the game is misery.
Though.
There's not any good moments.
Dude, he's missing the... Oh my god.
Number two, the entire tone of the game is misery.
That doesn't make it bad, though. Just because the entire point of the game is misery, in my opinion, doesn't actually make it bad. I just think it's a game that didn't need a sequel, and then the sequel didn't justify why it needed to be made. That's my problem with it. Because I thought Last of Us 1 was pretty good. It's just like a nice little, like, oh, dad and daughter story, whatever, like bonding. So it didn't need a sequel, and the sequel didn't justify why it needed to exist. But like, just because it's about misery doesn't make it bad. I also just think it wasn't executed very strongly, very well, and I didn't like any of the characters or the gameplay. I was like, I'd rather be playing something else.
There's not any good moments in the game besides the one flashback with Joel and Ellie, which is reminiscent of the first game. The rest of the game is just
there was some memorable
awful
moments.
Misery. There's nothing fun about the story of that game. Why do I want to play a misery game?
It doesn't have to be fun. Yeah, he's stupid. He's like, this is like a fucking high school argument, bro.
I have enough misery in my own fucking life.
What the fuck?
The rest of the game is just awful misery. There's nothing fun about the story of that game. Why do I want to play a misery game? I have enough misery in my own fucking life.
Yo, he loves his life, though. He loves his wife and his life and his cat. Are you kidding me?
I don't need to feel like shit as I play a game for 25 hours because this guy can't write a single piece of hopefulness because he's such a fucking depressing guy.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play video games to get sad and depressed. I play video games to escape my reality of things that could make me sad and depressed and give me entertainment. The story was not entertaining in any way.
But it wasn't meant to be, though, obviously. I would say then that it hit you pretty good then if you were actually depressed while playing it. The intention of the game designers shined through and actually touched you. Pause. I would say that the intended thing of the game actually affected you. And again, I'm gonna say it. It's like the fact that it was about misery doesn't necessarily make it bad. That's not why it's bad, in my opinion, anyways. But I don't know. He's a high schooler.
So that's why I hated the game. Now, if part 3 is different, and it's a different tone, and then, first of all, the narrative structure makes sense. It isn't confusing and disjointed and frustrating as shit.
It wasn't
If the guy takes some writing courses, maybe, and understands how to write a story, number one.
What?
Frustrating as shit. If the guy takes some writing courses, maybe, and understands how to write a story, number one. And number two, if he actually writes a story that's not torture porn depression the entire 25 hours, then maybe I would like part 3. But I guarantee you, he's going to continue on with his pattern because he thinks that he's some kind of a fucking super genius, when in reality, all he does is he preys on weak-minded people by telling them that his themes are amazing and progressive, so you must worship my work. If you don't, you're a bigot, right? And people fall for that shit because they're weak-minded. So I guarantee you the third game will be more of the same schlock. So
schlock? That's not what schlock means.
Play a game with great graphics, great gameplay elements, great level design, and shit story again, twice in a row. Am I not just setting myself up for disaster because I know it's the same shithead?
All of this too, because this fucking guy, dude, when they released Last of Us 3, Last of Us Part 3, you think this guy's not gonna play it?
Huh?
You think this fucking guy, Day One Views, Mr. Day One, is not gonna play Last of Us 3? Are you kidding me? You expected me to believe that, bruv? Are you fucking serious?
Twice in a row. Am I not just setting myself up for disaster because I know it's the same shithead making the story? So maybe I shouldn't bother. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know. I feel like I know. Yeah, you're not gonna play it. Sure you're not, dude. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, Last of Us 2 isn't bad because it's sad. That's not why it's
bad. Will I eventually play Fightcade sometime this year? Likely yes, at some point, yes. I don't see why not. It's just I wanted to play Tekken first, but likely yes, this year we will give Fightcade a shot. Thank you, Derek. See you tomorrow. Thank you, Steak Sandwiches. Awesome glasses. Have you never seen these before? I've been wearing them for over a year.
Yeah, Andy watched the TV show, dude. I don't know. Sniff.
Yeah, of course. See, Sarah says, can you accept lots of people enjoyed Last of Us Part 2 story? Maybe it's not your cup of tea. That's fine. I outright have said that all along. If you like the story of
asshole. Hey, Detractor Beam viewers. Hey, Snood and Indrid. Dude, thank you. Thank you. Hey, Indrid, I got something for you. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Hello, guys. Thank you. Hello, viewers.
Too, you likely think it's one of the best games of all time. And
oh, wait, I got to hear this again real quick.
Yeah, of course. See, Sarah says, can you accept lots of people enjoyed Last of Us Part 2 story? Maybe it's not your cup of tea. That's fine. I outright have said that all along. If you like the story of Last of Us 2, you likely think it's one of the best games of all time, and more power to you.
Dude, you just went on a rampage, mega rampage about how the story is stupid, nothing makes sense, it's really dumb, the writer is dumb, it's about misery, and it's stupid. And then you're just like, yeah, it's okay if you like it, man. It's okay. Is it though? Is it though? Because you're calling it stupid. You're implying the people that like it are also stupid. They're also these people.
Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
So is it okay? I don't know. I don't know. You're making it not okay by what you're, but with what you're saying.
Yeah, of course. See, Sarah says, can you accept lots of people enjoyed Last of Us Part 2 story? Maybe it's not your cup of tea. That's fine.
Yeah,
I outright have said that all along. If you like the story of Last of Us 2, you likely think it's one of the best games of all time, and more power to you.
All right,
If you genuinely enjoyed it. If you didn't just like...
Please play that again. All right, just because you Detractor Beam viewers are here.
Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Okay, thank you.
Like it because you were told that it was a good story and the themes are progressive and you need to like it because if you
look
don't,
at this,
it was
look at
a
this,
good story.
Look at this fucking guy right here. What are you doing here? I thought it was okay to like it.
More power to you. If you genuinely enjoyed it. If you didn't just like it because you were told that it was a good story and the themes are progressive,
implying that if you like it, you were brainwashed into liking it. That he's literally implying that the only way you'd like it is because you're brainwashed.
That it was a good story and the themes are progressive and you need to like it because if you don't, you're a bigot. If that's the case, like if you didn't like the game because you felt like it was a big feel-good movement of good pushing towards the right direction for games, then that's fine. But a lot of people were on that fucking bandwagon.
And then he goes and he shits on those people. This fucking slur, dude. This guy.
Tons of people were on that bandwagon. They were even saying things like Neil Druckmann can do no wrong.
I'm him. Yes, I am.
I'm him.
When he was outright saying things on his Twitter account like, a vote for The Last of Us 2 is a vote against hatred and bigotry.
Yeah, you do that. Who else does that? You. This guy on screen right here, this guy with the glasses on, does that.
At the Game Awards. And people were like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's the Game Awards. You're supposed to be voting for the games that are genuinely good, not for progressive-themed political things. What are you saying? Then he had to remove that from his Twitter and publicly apologize because he was being so disingenuous with the public.
Remember State of Decay 2? Hateful comments about State of Decay 2 streamers? Yeah, you had to delete that from Twitter because you were being so disingenuous, dude.
From his Twitter and publicly apologize because
DSP.
he was being
you know all about that.
So disingenuous with the public, do you see? So that's what I mean. If you like the game genuinely and you stayed out of that shit, great. But the problem is most people didn't. Most people ate it up.
Most people. Now he's an authority. Look at how he's lost in the sauce, bro. He pignosed himself. He doesn't know what the fuck he's even talking about anymore. What are you on about right now? What the fuck? I don't even know what the question was.
Of that shit? Great. But the problem is most people didn't. Most people ate it up. They ate up that positive movement shit, and they became, oh, it's such a great game because he's progressive and it's this and that. I don't play a game for political themes. I play a game because it's a good game. And it's a shame because I felt like all the good things in that game were overshadowed by the politics because that's what Druckmann decided to do with his game. That was his active, positive, conscious choice to do. He could have stayed out of all of that. He decided not to. He decided to capitalize on that. And that's really what my problem with that game is.
Piggy here's talking about politics is why the game is bad. I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
If you're going to have a game, have it be lauded and applauded on its own laurels. Not because you made a political movement behind it to make it feel like it was the right thing to do, to like a fucking video game. That's ludicrous to me.
Luda. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck he's on about. Again, he said the game is bad because it's about misery. That doesn't make the game bad, Phil. I think the game is bad. I hate Last of Us 2. I'm done with Last of Us because of that game. And that's not why I don't like it, dude. Come on. There's other reasons not to like it. Come on. Fuck out of here. Okay, Burnell?
No, I have no plans to get any kind of a gaming PC anytime soon, no. Eventually I might have to get one, a new one, to upgrade my setup as is. Right now, my setup seems to be doing fine
nice
for
bag,
capturing
dude.
and streaming. I have a mini PC to do mid-level to low-level games. My consoles are good. Everything in my setup seems fine right now. But it's very possible that I might actually have to get another PC at some point. I just don't know when. What we've been doing is talking about waiting, because basically all of these prices on PC components are dropping a lot, right? Like recently, last year or two, that if I had bought that, remember 2022, during the summer of 2022, on this very show, we outlined all the components I would need for like a good PC. And like a cheap one would have been like $1,500. A future-proof one would have been like $3,000.
Future-proof. Man, fuck your future-proofing, man. That's kind of like a myth, bro.
What people are saying now is because the price of components is dipping. Now it's like way cheaper. So it makes sense to kind of wait a little bit.
I know what he means, but whatever.
And now, you know, we're at a situation where maybe if I, you know, next 1 to 2 years, if the components keep dropping, I can get a really good PC for like half or less than what it costed 2 or 3 years ago, right?
What? Dude, you're not gonna... Okay,
I guess
I
we'll
had
see.
to do it to them snipes.
Fuck out of here. Hey, Punish is lying with the 5, thank you.
You are playing Baldur's Gate 3, where one of the first major decisions you have to make is inherently political. What a dent.
Yeah, Punish is lying. Being political isn't why it's bad. It's how it's executed, and there's other factors too. Like Last of Us 2 is bad because I don't think it's executed very well. It's I said it before, but we got more viewers now. So it's just a story. It's a sequel to a game that didn't need a sequel, and the sequel didn't justify why it needed to exist. And I think that's a big failure for the sequel, and it just made me really not like it. And also I hated it. I think the dialogue was bad, and it was boring, and it was very dry, and I didn't like anything about it, and I don't think the gameplay was that good either. That's all I'll say. I'll move on now. We're moving on.
Parasola says, it's actually good you waited. 40 series GPU are really good if the game has frame generation. I have no idea what any of that means, but great.
Okay, cool.
Joel Law says, if they decide to kill off Ellie in a potential Last of Us 3, that's it for me. I'm done. That being said, Last of Us 1 was about love. Last of Us 2 was about hate. Last of Us 3 should have a different theme again. There you go.
There you go. No comment. No, there's no discussion here.
There you go.
Okay. There you go.
When is my YouTube anniversary? It depends on what you mean by that. My original content uploaded to YouTube was in the middle of the summer of 2007. And it was from a Street Fighter tournament in the Midwest. If you're talking about active playthroughs, I started putting up active video game playthroughs in September of 2008 onward. So already I've had my 15-year anniversary as a playthrough creator. I'm actually coming up on my 16 years anniversary.
Oh my god. You're so special. You slur.
Yes, I watched The Last of Us TV series, and I reviewed it on DSP Reacts. You can go check it out.
I will not.
JDTV, enjoy the games you're going to play. Sounds good.
Sounds good to me. Okay, dude.
Are we good? Did we cover everything, everybody?
Oh, are we done here?
Are we good to go?
Are we good to go? Yeah, we are. Cool. Let's see.
I guess we can adjourn and wrap up then. So another quick reminder for those who weren't here at the beginning of the show. DSP Throwback is now live and in full effect. Now, 3 parts of Final Fantasy 13 are live. Part 4 is actually already ready to go, but that'll go live tomorrow morning.
Yeah, don't watch it.
The estimated goal is to try to have like a part a day, but that doesn't mean that it's going to happen. I'm not promising that. Please enjoy. What I'm hoping is that maybe within a week, I can repartner that channel, which would be amazing if I could, and get some advertisements on these new videos I'm putting up.
Let's get paid
and
for
we're gonna
other
keep it
people.
going with that momentum. And as long as you guys like the content, you know, things will probably go well. And what I'm talking about is the possibility that in the future, we'll continue with the Lost Media playthroughs like Red Dead Redemption or LA Noire. But I'm curious if you guys would want me to put up all of Final Fantasy 13 or not, because it's going to be like a 60-parter, which means it's going to take like 2 months. Or would you like me to put out some and then maybe at some point alternate instead of doing all Final Fantasy? Maybe also.
Yeah, so we already know he's going to alternate. That's why he wants to get partnered ASAP. ASAP, not ABAP.
A-bad.
ASAP, because he wants to make money off the Red Dead playthrough, which is the one that people might care about.
Do another, you know.
That's why he did Final Fantasy first.
Alternate between two, but that would mean it would take longer for Final Fantasy because I'm not going to be doing 2 playthroughs at once because of all the workload there. So there's a lot to talk about on DSP Throwback. Check out the earlier part of the show if you didn't see it. I want to say thank you all for a great podcast this morning. I hope that you all enjoyed. And so far, I'd say this New Year's been a great one, huh? Seriously, playthroughs are great. Channel launch is great. The future looks bright. Super secret mystery stream coming up Wednesday night.
Okay.
All kinds of fun stuff. So I hope that you guys are enjoying the ride. Happy New Year, of course, to everyone. And I will see you soon for another edition.
Oh, God, there's a new photo? Oh, God. There's a new photo. Check that out if you haven't seen it already. I know I haven't. Jeez Louise.
Level 1 podcast.
The Cowboy
All right.
Man.
We're wrapping it up. We're getting ready to start, everybody. Very nice.
All right, we got an unrecorded segment here. Let's see what he says. Anything stupid?
For now.
Okay. Let's get the
Hello?
camera centered. And there we go. Now, wait a minute. Is this where I had it? Hold on. I don't remember where I played
Okay.
it. Like, oh. Okay, single playlist.
What is he
Evil 0
doing?
Remastered. There it is.
Dude, he's going to watch back his own playthrough to see where the camera was.
Oh, a tip
kidding.
came in. I'll shut that out in a sec. Oh,
What?
look, it was right here. Oh, I had it.
Yeah, the
I had it
camera's
all
in.
along. It was right next to me.
All right.
I received a $2 tip from Chase.
Uh-huh.
There might be some exceptions. Do you believe an action game or AAA game is better when you have multiple characters to switch from? I'll certainly say this. If there's more variety in the game because there's multiple characters to play, then yes. I think what happens with a lot of these action-based games, you play as one character for the whole game. And a perfect example, Spider-Man 2, right? That's a better game than the original Spider-Man. Why? 2 Spider-Men, and they play differently.
What?
And I like that. I like that each Spider-Man has their own unique moveset, because
Okay.
then there's various things going on. The plot gets more
Whatever.
interesting because each
I
of them
don't
is living their own
care.
lives, right? This is now, of course, that's not in general. That's not for every single game, but I think that that's a good example how Spider-Man 2, in my
Spider-Man
opinion, would
2,
improve upon the
get the
first.
fuck
The first
outta
game,
here.
honestly, yeah, it could get kind of worn out playing as just the same Spider-Man the whole game, and I liked the variety in the second one. So, good morning, Lucky Gremlin. How are
hate
you?
Spider-Man.
Good to see you. And thank you, Lil Shake and Bake, for a super chat. Let's get that on the leaderboard.
Damn, this is a long unrecorded segment.
Okay, first super chat of the day, by the way.
We got
All right,
LSD.
guys. So, thank you very much. Let us briefly
Use
take
the
a break
bathroom?
just for me to mute the mic, run, use the restroom, and just see what my wife is up to.
Yes.
And then I'll be back within just a couple minutes, and we'll begin. All right? Sound good? I'll be right back, and then we will begin with Resident Evil 0.
Nugs, I don't even like Spider-Man 1. Fun fact. I'm a hater. I'm a demon. I don't trust anybody, not even myself. Okay, let's fucking go, DSP. What the fuck? These bathroom segments, man. Jeez Louise. Okay, let's go. There he is. Burnell.
For now. Hello.
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 Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Alrighty, guys. I'm back. Ready to chill and play some Resident Evil 0 with all of you. Did receive another tip. Another $2 tip.
More tips.
From
Unrecorded.
Markle. When it comes to the original Resident Evil games, where do 0 and Code Veronica stack up for you? Problem is, I've only played them once. And because I've only played them once, and honestly, these games, I don't remember them that well. Alright, this game I
What do
played...
you remember?
Honestly,
Honestly.
early 2016, when it first became remastered. And me playing it again, excuse me, now is a better...
Shiny Teeth, it's confirmed he was spending on WWE champions during that bathroom break. Really? Is that TJ Gamebox or something?
a better representation of how I'm going to like the game or not. Because when I played it in 2016, things were a lot different. My life was chaotic, and I think that now I'll be able to answer that question when we play it further. So let me play it further and answer. And as for Code Veronica,
yeah, you're right. TJ Gamebox, Twitter. We got a Twitter alert. Twitter alert. Twitter alert. TJ Gamebox. He was spending on his bathroom break. Got a tally in a second because I didn't get the free points yet. Where is he? He's number 8. Interesting. So I don't actually know. He keeps track of this. TJ Gamebox on Twitter, by the way, at TJ Gamebox, if you're curious. Apparently his numbers went up during the break. So that's interesting. Interesting, fun style information.
Probably like to play it again. And again, make that fair assessment.
That's why this bathroom break was like pretty extended. It was, let's calculate it. Why not? So 15, let's just say. Yeah, it was 6 minutes. A 6-minute bathroom break. That's enough time for a few little pulls there.
Once we play it again, because at this point, only having played it once, it's hard to recall. So just being honest, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, it's better or worse. I don't really remember.
He's sitting down.
So we'll find out. Thank you, Dre, for a super chat who says, I'm a lurker. I never really chat. This is my support for all those times. Greetings from Spain. Well, thank you very much to Dre for the super chat. I appreciate that.
Shout outs to my lurkers. I know you're out there. I love you too. I hope you're enjoying.
Quick reminder, everyone. If you would like to support the stream today, it is greatly
Quick reminder, everyone.
appreciated.
If you want to like the stream, that's all you got to do. I'm not going to beg you for money, dude. Big ups my lurkers. I love you too.
Okay. Our goals for today. By the end of today's both streams, I'd like to hit 685 members because we lost 50 members overnight. A member bomb expired.
I would like to hit it. So I would like $1 million, dude. What? Like, I would like whatever.
And also, we've hit the tier 1 tips goal for today, which is outstanding. If we did better than that, like the tier 2 of $100, you get to vote on a silly hat for me to wear for today's stream. We have many hats in the running. It's actually a cool day, so I don't think that any hat would be like against, being suggested. So, thank you in advance. Let's get started. This is hilarious. This is literally only the second plug I've done since I turned on the stream 2 hours ago. And this guy just said in the chat, the begging from this guy is unreal.
Yo, hold up. This is a good clip. This is a good clip.
So, thank you in advance. Let's get started. This is hilarious. This is literally only the second plug I've done since I turned on the stream 2 hours ago. And this guy just said in the chat, the begging from this guy is unreal. The amount of drool that must come out of your mouth on a daily basis is unreal.
Yo, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? What does that mean?
What do you mean by that?
What does that mean?
Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
Is that what you mean? The R word? The R slur? The hateful slur? What does that mean, Phil? Say that again? Jade? What?
From this guy is unreal. The amount of drool that must come out of your mouth on a daily basis is unreal. Anyway.
Nice.
Let's continue, shall we? Okay.
Good comeback.
We gotta reassess where we are. Figure out what's going on here.
I've changed, fellas. All my fellas, I've changed. You see? I'm not mean anymore. You see, I didn't say I shouldn't have said. I didn't say that.
Your mouth drooling fucking retard. I shouldn't have said that.
I shouldn't have said that. He didn't say that. You see, he's changed. He showed some restraint. You see?
Excuse me. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody else, welcome back to Resident Evil Zero Remastered. I said it so fast, I stumbled over my own words. Excited to jump into the game today. Why? We've only played this game for...
Okay, let's go live. Let's see what's going on. What the fuck?
This is frustrating.
What's
we have
he
no way
wearing?
past this fucker. He's gonna grab us. And then we have to get past him again. So we're gonna have to get the Molotov to burn him.
This audio, dude. He's guerrillo heroico with his fucking beret, dude.
You gotta be shitting me.
Why is he oh, we're fast forwarded. That's
He
why.
hit us both and then he grabbed me as well? Come on.
Come on, dude.
Kiss my fucking ass, man.
Both. What's happening? What is this game? Resident Evil 0?
And now we're both in caution. I'm gonna use some caution. Don't piss me off.
What?
Big Mac did a super chat. He says you put on a good show. I don't know what you're talking about. All I'm doing is recreating the situation of the game, where when that leech monster appears, a guy busts through the wall with a giant woodwind instrument and starts playing like Yanni. He goes, "Hey, it's time for the leech! A doodle doodle doo, a doodle 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 doo." Hell! It's great. Just imagine Yanni playing that. It's great. It's perfect.
Bro.
Did you ever think you'd have a Yanni reference in a Resident Evil playthrough?
Look, I'm Japanese.
Oh my god. Yes, I've hacked your computer. You're correct, love it or leave it. I did.
What? Oh, let's get his chat on screen. Oh no, YouTube, fuck off. YouTube, stop.
Shit.
YouTube, you fucked me.
So we need the other slide, and we need
Hold on, I'll
the
get his chat.
whatchamacallit, the Molotov that's on the floor over here. This one. If we can find more empty bottles, we can make more Molotovs. But we haven't found any more empty bottles.
There's his chat, fellas.
So we're stuck right now with what we have until we find more. I feel like we should drop some of this stuff until we find ammo. Like, for example, she should totally drop the grenade launcher because we haven't found any grenades, right?
Right.
We're about to use these two, so these will be out of the inventory. I'm not gonna save. I'm just waiting. This is how you toss this. Okay. I'm waiting until we need to save because I don't want to waste all my ink ribbons. Thank you, Big Mac, for that super chat. I will, I'll play you a celebratory doodle-doodle-doo
Please stop.
and put you up on the leaderboard.
Okay. This sucks. Why am I
Dead
watching
Space
this?
Violins, of course. All these games have this weird stuff, right?
What? Huh?
I'm low-key an amazing singer when I try.
Oh. Ego
There
stroke.
you go.
Nice. He loves that. He likes comments like that.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I always like to sing and sound like a woodwind instrument. Now what's really going to be annoying is if I go back in there.
I gotta say, he said that in the past. He said that's a talent of his. Is singing like that and coming up with lyrics on the spot is a true talent. Unironically, he's admitted that in the past.
And the thing's gone. Like, I went all the way through, took damage and everything, and I go back and he's not there anymore.
So he loves that
That's
kind
gonna
of
piss
shit.
me off.
Let's go live.
It didn't work! Dude, it's not working. I can't throw it.
Whoa, you just threw it. Oh
You
no.
didn't die?
Uh-oh. Game over?
He didn't die. I burned him with the Molotov and he ignored it and didn't die. Why didn't she follow me?
She was too far, brother. That's why. Oh yeah, retro seal, yeah, for sure.
Let's go.
Somebody's gonna do this. Dead air. Brunel?
For now.
You're supposed
Why-
to use two at once if I remember correctly.
Why is he playing this again? I don't know. He wants to like create a new playthrough
look at
because
this.
his old one was a long time ago and he's changed a lot since then. So he wants to do a new one, I guess.
There's something written on in that auditorium room with the seats. I guess maybe I should like take a picture of this so I can use it later.
What? Okay. He's
It would
cheating
make sense to
already.
have a picture of it.
Come on, that's not in the spirit of the game. Come on, dude. That.
Okay, I took a picture of it. So this is for a puzzle. Play-Doh, thank you for the for the gifted membership, and it went to Evolution Gaming 2.
Oh boy.
Congrats to Evolution Gaming 2. Thank you, Play-Doh. I appreciate that very
You
much.
waste
I get to
so much time, man.
673 members and climbing. Thank you, thank you.
Where's your SpongeBob emote? I don't know what I would make
So there
it.
you go. So we got to find out now is what are we doing with that, right? Like, oh, the disc. You get a disc now, right? The Mo disc.
The
So
Mo
don't you put this
disc.
into the thing in there and it tells you what to do? Yeah, look. Microfilm image. An image resulting from overlaying microfilms A and B. Numbers appear on the seats of the conference room. Oh, I didn't need to take a picture because the game just gave me a picture of it. Oh.
Wow. So he's gonna die.
Security system version, blah, 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 don't carry out. They're probably used to activate some sort of a security system.
Okay.
So what sucks is I don't think we're getting away. I think we have to do all this over because we have no health. So we're not going to have a way to kill this guy in the hallway.
I'll check it out.
I hope he dies. If he dies, I'm ending the stream. Because it's worth it. Let's see, Phil. Come on. Talk about something. The box of bran flakes. Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is bullshit. We got to do it all over because the game's basically cheated.
Oh, no!
I hit him with the Molotov and he didn't die. So...
Watch a bit longer.
The leech monster won't die. I think because I'm on hard, you have to hit it with the Molotov and then you also have to fill it with bullets. Which is bullshit.
What? How is that bullshit? You're playing on hard. It's supposed to be
I'm almost
hard.
positive that's what you have to do now, which is complete bullshit. So now where did we save?
Oh,
I have no
man.
idea. Where was
Great.
the last time we saved? I don't know.
He's gonna have to
Do we have to
replay stuff.
clear all the rooms now?
Oh no. That guy was using rollback netcode. That
I
wouldn't
think
work
so,
offline.
right? We didn't do anything, right? We didn't do anything now. Yeah. He didn't even kill all the zombies in that room. That fucking clock room. So we have to go back to the clock room, grab the other microfilm.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, this sucks ass. We have to redo a ton of shit now.
Sucks ass. Oh, come on, Grandpa.
So I'm just going to have him do everything because she's worthless at this point. Like, she's
What?
doing nothing of use. I'm just going to leave her in this room.
Okay. Okay.
Or have her come with me to make the healing item, but then get rid of her. Because she's going to take damage from the leech guy.
She's a neat.
Right?
Like his mom. I mean, his wife.
Basically, I need to survive the room with the zombies, grab the microfilm, and run out of there. I don't have to kill all those zombies. I just have to get the microfilm. And then get the hell out of the room.
Oh, this is so dull.
Right.
Right. I thought you did this before. What is there to, like, study? What are you doing? Just do it again. Why is he so confused?
Let's split up.
Okay.
So let's see what happens here.
Why is there a bunch of items on the ground?
What's up, Avarice? How you doing? So we gotta go back to the clock room, grab the microfilm, go back downstairs, go through the hallway, get the healing items out of the bathroom, escape the leech dude. Now, wait a minute. I just realized something.
What?
If I don't go in the bathroom with the healing items, I don't think the leech dude spawns, does he? I don't think so. So if I don't go in the bathroom, maybe the leech dude will never bother me.
He read the
And
guide,
I can just
clearly.
go about my way doing the other shit with the microfilm.
He read the guide before playing.
What's up, Matt? Yes, good weekend so far.
Okay.
So remember, moon over earth, earth over sun. No, sun, earth, moon. That's the order. Sun, earth, moon.
Okay. He's using the analog stick? Bruh.
Look at that. I couldn't even grab the microfilm that's right there. He wouldn't do it. Look, grab the microfilm. Okay, we can just leave now. Good. We didn't have to waste any ammo in there.
Why are we
That
watching
works.
this? DSP Throwback has new videos. You want to watch
Stop,
this? You guys want to get motion sickness?
Oh, hit, blow up 3 people. Boom! Look at that. That was sick. I instantly killed someone.
Ah.
All right, now I guess I should fight. Damn, he got staggered like crazy. Oh, how dare you try to attack me? Fucking uppercut your ass.
Uppercut.
Oh.
How exciting. We'll watch this for a bit. Fuck the Resident Evil.
Whoa.
Oh, I can't look. I can't look. I really can't.
I'm trying to dodge these assholes.
Sonic.
Suck on this.
We're on Hateful Slur Watch, correct? I mean, that's what we're doing here, really.
Oh, infinite hand
We're
grenades.
keeping an
bitch.
eye
How you
out.
like that? What did they call this? A pantheron? Pantheron. Okay. It's like a Thundercat, only gay.
Nope. Gay?
Oh, she's got a butterfly tattoo on her fucking shoulder. And she looks like she suffers from shaking hip syndrome. You know, it's when a woman can't, for some reason, stand up. She has to shake her hips every fucking possible second.
What?
Don't you kids go follow behind her.
What does that mean? Oh, it was
All
TJ
right, what do we got
Gamebox.
here?
I'll link it.
I want another hand grenade, baby. You're gonna hit 3 dudes. Watch this. Oh, triple attack. I love that. I've got a gun. I've got a gun blade. I have my fist.
Gun blade.
I forgot my gun at home. She really does have a gun blade, doesn't she? She's from fucking Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, God. She's a member of SEED. Look out.
What? I'm lost.
More soldiers attack! No, wait! Throws a fucking hand grenade right into the middle of them and blows them all off the bridge. Boom! Yeah!
You all okay?
Fuck you, we look like shit. What do you think?
Hey, careful with those.
Hey, Naruto, stop fucking acting like an asshole.
Don't
What?
worry. No one's moving to Pulse today.
What is happening?
Believe
We'll
it!
clear you a path out of here, so be ready to...
Let me fight with you. You can't expect us to just sit here.
Yes, let me attack with my giant
Well.
tendrils of clothing. They're very effective in combat.
Let's help.
I think he was 29.
Alright, everyone, jump on top of that open flame.
Then.
Put it out.
Volunteers front and center.
Your body looks like a good projectile.
This here you go.
Where'd they get the guns from? If they had guns, why didn't they fight before?
Go for it. Here's yours. Take care now.
Who the hell
Looks
is
so
this?
fuzzy. Yeah, I know, right?
Mom,
It's because there's a bunch
Wow.
of duplicated frames.
don't worry.
It's fake 60
Alright, son, now I'm gonna
FPS.
show you why they call me the rectal rooter back in the day.
Yeah.
Alright, son, now I'm gonna show you why they call me the rectal rooter back in the day.
Yeah, feels good.
Yeah, nice.
I think that was a sexual
Yeah,
thing.
that's how it works.
Take your top off, honey.
I'm a crack shot from 5,000 paces,
You sure?
and I give a mean hummer.
What?
Yeah,
What is he on about?
moms are tough.
MILF.
What?
Right.
Can't say that anymore.
It's the last one, boss.
Oh, so he's actually gonna use a gun now, or is he gonna give it to someone else?
All right, last one. Somebody take it.
So,
Yeah, give it to that jumpy guy who just drank 14 coffees. That's a good idea.
yeah.
Hey-ya!
Uh-oh. Phil,
Who
it's
the
a
hell
little
is
girl.
this?
Push comes to shove. Keep him safe.
Don't say anything, Phil. It's a little girl.
Best impression of snug? Oh,
Oh my god, what is this shit?
All right.
What was that
lay low
about?
And you'll be fine. We'll clear out the area.
Dude, I can't look at this. I'm
First
getting,
impression
like,
of that bitch? Annoying.
my head hurts when it moves.
Wow, look at how the crowd routed behind him.
on! Everybody up!
Not one person cheered.
Right. New recruits, on me.
We're all going home together. Well, actually, I live 3 towns away from you, so I don't know how that's gonna work.
Hey, dude.
Time to go, kiddo.
Oh my god, there's an overweight person in a Final Fantasy game. Did you see that? She was ugly and overweight. Oh my god, there's an overweight person in a Final Fantasy game. Did you see that?
Finger at the
she
camera.
was ugly and overweight. It's a first. I
It's
think those
literally
people
me.
are allowed to exist in the Square Enix universe.
FR. She's me.
We're not losing to Psycom, you hear me?
That's right, we're not. What's Psycom?
Piece of cake.
Another iron bangle. What is he wearing? A wild bear? Seriously, his weapon is called the Wild Bear, and what the fuck is it? He fights with his fists.
Okay.
The Wild Bear, okay.
It's called the Level 1 Podcast? What does that
Hey, kid,
mean?
you coming with us? You
Oh
gonna fucking
god, I
stand
can't cannot look at this. Close your eyes, fellas.
there? Go!
It hurts my brain.
More saving. Yes, because there was such potential to die in all these battles. Who the hell would need that many save points?
Oh my god.
I'm fucking stuck.
Could you imagine if he died?
Run right by them!
He would complain
That guy
about
was quick.
checkpoints.
What a bastard. Alright, grenade this shit. Watch this. Get all three. Or completely miss. One or the other.
Nice.
Boom! Now I got three. Oh, one of them actually only hit two. Alright, forget that. Attack him. Oh!
I hate the uhs.
Would you like to gaze in a rousing round of fisticuffs?
What?
Hell yes, you would. I only got 3 stars. Fuck your mother. Seriously, how dare they critique me?
What?
Probably because I missed with that grenade. They gave me 3 stars.
That's what he thinks of the suggestions thread. Fuck your mother.
Uh-oh, more guys. Right by him. Aww. Throw that shit quick. Boom!
Yeah,
Down bolt.
Nexus.
Damn, I staggered that one immediately. Get him again. Another hand grenade while he's down. Boom! Do it again. Another hand grenade.
Wait, is there a transcript? Oh, there's a transcript. I'm gonna look through the transcript, see if we got any hateful slurs.
Oh, he's dead. I wasted a hand grenade. Oh well. That's gonna give me 4 stars instead of 5 because I wasted a hand grenade.
Oh, never mind.
Nope. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, the combat is definitely a lot more fast-paced than other Final Fantasies. Thank God.
Mobilize Beta Force! Put down the resistance!
Mobilize Killzone 2 Force. That's what they look like. The fucking Hellgas. What the hell's this thing?
Heroes don't run from fights.
Where are they getting these ideas? Heroes don't run from fights. They die by fighting every time. And only live to the age of 13.
Okay.
This guy's got big-ass ribbons hanging from his face. Ow.
We've got a good part coming up.
Wait a minute. Why don't I know how much HP my fucking team had?
Check this out.
Oh, and this is the end of Snow, our first casualty. What?
No, I'm not gonna
Someone
watch
else
all
knows
this.
how to use a gun?
Moms are tough.
And they have big tits. I'm lacking your stereotype, baby. Everyone falls on their ass. And she's cooked alive. Moms are tough and tasty when well done. Oh no! Pull 'em, pour 'em. Oh shit, titty action right on them. Is she still warm? You still have time to bone her then. Hurry up. Is she still warm? You still have time to bone her then. Hurry up. Is she still warm? You still have time to bone her then. Hurry up. All the people he just saved are dead. They're all flying off the fucking bridge.
There's more. It's not over. There's more.
Oh no, Mr. Snow. Uh-oh, quick time event. I gotta get ready. X, circle.
Get him home. Please.
No! Miss Hot Tits, I can't let go! No, don't do it! Oh, no. At least while you're down there, lick my dick! Hurry up! Oh, shit! At least while you're down there, lick my dick! Hurry up! Oh, shit! At least while you're down there, lick my dick! Hurry up! Oh, shit! Oh, shit. I want to touch him. What an asshole. He dies too? Excellent. Good. Looked like an idiot anyway. A Gambit wannabe. That's what he looked like. Wearing that big ass trench coat. Don't worry, I still have a gun if you want to kill yourself. Oh!
To move.
Right. He's like, bitch, how dare you? Oh, I'll slap your ass back.
What?
Fucking touch me. My mom just died.
What is happening?
Oh, wait,
I
that's
hate
right.
this.
You're probably my sister.
Okay.
And now the
Let's
game
see.
locks up. The end. Oh my god. It's Mary-Kate Olsen. She's back.
Uh-oh. Phil, relax. This is like a child.
I can't believe the Olsen twins are in this shit. They both play this girl, apparently.
Phil, relax, bro.
It's too much, isn't it?
Settle down. Don't say something
What?
stupid.
Face it later.
The size of it?
Ciao!
Wow.
Wait.
Your mom just died. Ciao. What the fuck?
You said it made you happy when I smiled, didn't you? But really, I was afraid. I was always afraid.
Oh. Sounds like it's the future and she's narrating the beginning of the story.
There's more.
All things being equal, I just as soon keep one.
Oh god, this fucking bird is still in it already. Looks like a delicious marshmallow chick, doesn't it?
Hey, hey!
Come on, bite its head off. Ha ha, she abandoned him.
What the? Hey!
Pay your taxes next time!
Hey!
Pay your taxes next time!
Hey!
Pay your taxes next time! The hell is this power she has? Amazing pink shit
She can do
powers.
it, so can we.
Oh my god, what an asshole. He's actually gonna jump. This guy's gonna break every bone in his body. See? He landed right on his boner.
God.
Alright, anyone have any clue what's going on? Because I don't. I still don't. I've been playing for an hour now.
Come on, come on.
That's right, slap his ass. Wake up, bitch. Piss in his face, that'll get him awake.
This is the same commentary. This is the same. He hasn't changed.
What about the others?
There are no others. Duh.
They didn't die. They couldn't have died. Of course not.
Of course not. I hate them. Their flesh will not go to waste.
Hey, get a grip, man. What's wrong with you?
Let's see. Everyone I love just died and I'm stuck with your red rooster looking motherfucking ass.
Get who home?
Skip ahead.
Made it! I'm Naruto. I look just like him.
Something?
I think I'm done.
You're done when we are.
Ow, what's it?
That's the one.
Uh-oh. Who's he looking at?
Didn't you have something to tell him?
Yeah.
What the hell's her name? Vanille?
All right then.
Vanille, really. Her name's Vanille.
Vanille.
I'll go with you.
I'll
Means
go
vanilla
with
in
you.
French, dude.
Oh my god, her voice is annoying. It's the worst bad accent I've ever heard. I can't even tell what it's supposed to be.
I have no idea what it was like. Oh.
Everyone safe?
The army's no match for Nora.
I meant the kids.
We've got some more sexual style comments coming up.
Now look what you did.
I'll swing by the vestige. Keep the kids out of trouble. You got it. Say hi to the missus for me.
What?
You go skirt chasing.
Fuck you.
I take care of the kids. Some husband. Dinner's on me.
That was the game
Better
who
be
said
home
that.
cooking.
Okay.
When's the wedding, lover boy?
Well, don't worry. None of you are.
Right when we defeat the fucking invading army, how about that? When's the wedding? When we don't get slaughtered, how about that?
Catch you later.
So cool.
So he's going to pick up his fiance, apparently. And I still have no idea what's going on.
Okay, that's done. We're done. We're done. I'm not watching part 3. Except I am.
Wait, who the hell am I now?
I want to see a hateful slur. Also, he doesn't put the disclaimer at the beginning of every video. How am I gonna know you don't mean this anymore, Phil? How do I know?
What the hell? Yo, this dude's taking a piss. Look, he's got his hands on his crotch. This dude's taking a piss off the bridge. I shit you not.
Okay. Okay, hold on. We've got some suspicious here.
It's called vanilla. Out of here. It's a dead end. What the hell? I have to talk to this annoying bitch called Vanilla.
Get ready. I don't think you're ready for what he's about to say.
Whoa, what was that? Examine.
Guys, I'm not even exaggerating right now.
Let's play doctor. How old is that girl supposed to be?
You okay?
She got giant tits if she's like 16. How old is that girl supposed to be?
You okay?
She got giant tits if she's like 16.
It's just that.
How old is that girl supposed to be?
You okay?
She got giant tits if she's like 16.
It's just that.
Yo, he would know, you see? He would know. He knows the 16-year-olds.
It's just that I'm a big fucking wuss. Alas.
Say,
Oh,
you know how
boy.
to find us?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you just fucking palm the buttons.
In we go.
It's a video game. It can't be that hard, right?
That way.
What? Wait a minute. Why aren't they guarding the bikes? Why are they letting these kids take them?
EDP type beat.
If we go in there, that thing could
Alright, listen.
make us see.
I'll squeeze your left testicle if I want to go faster, and your right testicle if you need to slow down. Go ahead.
If we go in there, that thing could
Alright, listen.
make us see.
I'll squeeze your left testicle if I want to go faster, and your right testicle if you need to slow down. Go ahead.
He thinks this girl's 16, by the way.
Thank you. Someone finally noticed. About fucking time. Now shoot them down immediately. Fucking Darwin knows better than this.
Alright, we've got more.
Okay.
Let's see.
God damn it, I guess they're not gonna throw out the characters. Unless they died, that'd be cool. Damn it! Now is this Mary Kate or Ashley Olsen now in this scene? I can't tell, they look alike.
Now, where is the...
Where's Bob Saget to make some dirty jokes?
Well,
About fucking Kimmy. Kimmy Gibbler.
Gibbler. Kimmy Gibbler.
Blanca.
Oh my god, it's Dave Goulier! Run! Run!
Guess it's just us.
What did you expect?
Oh, okay, we got more titty talk. More titty talk.
What is this fucking thing? Nothing?
About the 16-year-old.
Get out of my way, stupid devil dogs. Aw, come on. He bit her titty off, did you see that? His face went right through her titty. Here, focus on this guy. Hit him with your boomerang.
That wasn't that bad.
Look at that, she gets 3 hits on him. That's so retarded. Why is she so much better than everyone
I'm trying to curate this content, okay?
else? She's
I'm
like
looking
worst
for the
character with
hateful
best
slurs.
attack. Mary Kate attack! Oh! Oh! Japanese tentacle attack. Five stars! You found the severed dick weapon. It was amazingly effective.
You scared?
Not so much.
You really don't get it.
I can't find anything. Uh-oh.
Now get out of my way, asshole. Big ass dork. Oh, shit. Damn, he bit her tushy. You saw that? He bit her right in the ass.
Get her right in the ass.
I might as well finish the weakling. And now beat him down.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, we got a hateful slur alert. Not a hateful slur. Hateful word alert, I guess. You can't say this anymore. Get ready. Here it comes.
Hurry up, them strike. Get him. Fucking beatdown. So raped. Oh my god.
Can't say that
so
anymore.
Destroyed. So raped. Oh my god. So destroyed.
Oh boy. And then we've got one final one just to
Oh my
cap
god, I can't stand how she runs.
cap the video off.
I actually think these two children do better than Lightning and Saz. I think they're actually better fighters.
Where is it? Here it is.
Don't look up her skirt, it's jailbait! Don't look up her skirt, it's jailbait! Chris Hansen will be at your door. Actually, I think she's played by Chris Hansen. It's a trap, I'm telling you. Oh, which way am I supposed to go?
Thinks this character's 16. Where did he mention what I thought that he mentioned? Here you go.
Let's play doctor. How old is that girl supposed to be?
You okay?
She got giant tits if she's like 16.
It's just that...
Damn.
It's just that I'm a big fucking wuss.
Okay, and with that, fellas, I think that's a good place to end it. YouTube, I wasn't the one saying it. It was the guy. She's got big titties if she's 16. Let's go. Big ups to DSP Throwback. My favorite channel. Absolute favorite. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. I just want to say thank you for watching, chatting, liking, the super chats, the members, all you guys. Mass Report, Hijack, Incorrect Beans, Sheldor K. This is way worse than DSP Reacts. Yeah, it's really bad. You remind me of Tevin. Well, thank you. That's a compliment. Yeah, it's time to go, guys. Enjoy. I'll be back eventually if you want to watch another stream. Don't forget my lurkers. Yeah. Shoutouts to my lurkers. And you chatters. Crine Bear. Hey, I'm him.
I'm him.
Biggest of ups. Everybody Nugs. Richard Young. Hellcat Redux.
Bro.
It was terrible. I love it. Hell yeah. I hope you guys enjoy getting motion sickness. Fate, Ghost Hunter, Nuclear Detractor. I'm a Space Lord. I'm Space Lord Mother. It's Dolph. Archimedes. Hey, big ups. Shin Hideo. Hey guys, thank you for watching. I'm gonna play you off a few minutes, and stream will be timestamped. Will be timestamped, all the big moments. Big ups, thanks for watching. Love ya.
I'm here.
Kicking the furries, what he's do sweet just like some McFlurries. Check put on sub, only mold the minds don't have to worry. Do them dirty, X pull up with the shit, they get super nervous. What's the purpose? Praise be his name, almighty at your service. Pull up, they log in, what's up? No tips, no bits, they talk tough.
Huh?
Let me change up the style.
Hey,
game we go wild. Hey, what? We hooligans, cooling and bullying and fuck next, we up now. Hey, game we go wild. Hey, what? We hooligans, cooling and bullying and fuck next, we up now. Hey, Shout out to Susan and big ups to Porsche for holding it down. Hey, niggas out here trolling with a couple grand.
I'm him.
To me, that sound like you a fucking fan. Hey, do them dirty. Ex pull up with this shit, they get super nervous. What's the purpose? Praise be his name, almighty at your service. Praise be.
It's Tevin's fault.
I'm him. I've been him. I will continue to be him.
And a couple of my coworkers started